Well, bam. There's no
there we are.
There's no intro music today because, I don't know, the computer didn't work, so I'll see you in. It's Getting Baked with Crystal! You're on.
Welcome to Getting Baked with Crystal, where I'll be kicking Dan out of the kitchen 5 times tonight, at minimum. Hello to everybody who'd rather be watching hockey.
I got it on the big screen over here, but I don't know what's going on and why.
Wow, look at his burgundy velvet sport coat. That is snazzy. You need to get down. Dan tried to be romantic? Is that what you call armpit farts? Romance? Because he's been doing it for years. How's everybody doing out there? Hopefully better than me, whose air conditioner broke at work today.
Well, that's fun.
And nobody believed me, but I assured them. It's hot air coming out. The soonest they can come and fix it is Monday morning, so hopefully it'll be their first damn thing, because it's going to be hot.
I think I got this. I don't know. YouTube just didn't want to have the live button up. I was ready to go, and it took at least a minute and a half before YouTube to produce a live button. So we're live, but the music just didn't want to play through the thing, so it's going to be quacktastic today. Hi, everybody! Yahoo! What are we doing tonight, Crystal?
Tonight we are making hand pies because I'm not turning the oven on. It's 94 degrees outside. There's no way that oven's going on. Dan, you didn't do the things you do to make me not look so red. Also, it's hot and I look so red.
Yeah. Like, I don't know what to do to you. We could broadcast from the sun next time.
And then I'll look less red.
Yeah, you fit right
by comparison.
Yeah.
It's warm and I just woke up.
Yeah.
It's hot. Maybe, wait, let me do the trick where I open this window. And then the air conditioner, not the air conditioner, that's funny. The swamp cooler will suck the air out this way.
Yeah, you need some air coming your way? I got you.
It's a little warm. Wilton talking about her baby opossum. Opossum? No, I don't think you don't pronounce the O. I'm so confused about that. We don't have those out here. Wait, we do. My mom had one at her house one time. One time. That's the only possum I've ever heard of. In their house. That's terrifying? Is it? Are they good? Are they bad? They look scary.
I mean, they don't like do menacing things. They sit there and they wait for you to like take them outside because they're playing freeze tag. It's just one big game of freeze tag. That's what it is.
Chris says 94 degrees sounds chilly. 117 Fahrenheit here today. I do not envy you. I will never be in a contest with you on who's hotter, except that my air conditioner broke today. Well, not mine, but like the place where I go 8 hours a day that promises to keep me temperature controlled at a nice cool 70 degrees failed me today.
Boo.
They eat ticks and look like giant rats. Yes, they do. They also eat mice. Yeah, no. Ew. We don't have ticks either, so maybe that's why we don't have possums here. Your cat is stuck and twisting around because she can't get her claw undone. She's doing one of these, trying to leave, but she can't. Possums and opossums are similar but different animals. Do you pronounce the O? Is it opossum? Is it opossum? I don't know. I never had one. Ooh, Liquidium shipped a surprise! Should be there around Monday or Tuesday. Awesome. I will have Dan... Wait, is it heavy? Because the last time Dan went to the post office, there were 2 heavy boxes he should not have been lifting.
That's 2 cats that I've saved from stuck nails today.
Well, good thing you're home. Have you noticed that one of her whiskers on this side is just like... like she has a curly Q mustache? What are you doing? Mooch had a tube before the show because he was demanding food, and I think he dripped a piece there because now he's licking the cabinet. Oh, Shannon, I do not envy you. There's no way I could work in food service and be over a grill, much like I refuse to turn on my oven before midnight. It's not happening here at all. So we are making hand pies in the air fryer, but I'm hungry and I need dinner. And Dan said, can we make something savory? So we're going to do pizza. I have cheese, and the boys have some meat they're going to put inside of it. I say the boys. Blake is banished to his room, and he's only allowed to come out here with a mask on because he went on a cruise and came back infected. I told him he's not allowed out here, and if he comes out, he has to have a mask because I refuse to get sick.
He's been sick in there all week. We're all sick anyway, if so, but he's doing...
He was doing better.
He was, I don't know, yeah, but he's banished to his room.
Alyssa says, I sweat every day at work. This 2 showers a day weather. I have been there. Like, up until this job, I worked in places that did not have functioning air conditioning. And I would come home. I would take a shower in the morning. I'd go to work. I'd come home at lunch when I worked at the print shop. And I'd take a shower again, like just cold water. Don't even turn that hot water on. Just take a cold shower, go back to work for a few more hours, come home and take another shower. Shannon got donuts and McDonald's for dinner. I'll take donuts for dinner for $1,000. Ew, Drew was working over a hot pot of liquid metal this week with no AC. He was miserable, I bet.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like any fun, dude.
Wilton says, I guess they make good pets, get along with cats, and can be litter trained, but it's illegal in Michigan to keep wild animals as pets. If it was not, would you add an opossum to your clowder?
I don't think they do much. So
Apparently they eat ticks and mice. Like, is that their preferred diet? If you kept one as a pet, would you have to feed it mice like it's a snake? Would you have to go out and collect ticks on your socks to give it something to eat? Or would it have a sandwich? Ooh, Jess says it's legal with the right permits. How big's your clowder, Wilton? Is there room for more? Hello to Missouri, Michelle. Hello from California. They look like ferrets. Well, I hope they don't smell like ferrets, because if you've ever been in a house that has ferrets, it does not matter how much you clean them, they stink.
Roxy's up there.
Yeah, she is. I don't know how she makes that jump with like 6 inches of clearance, but she does. They're omnivorous. Oh, great. Another thing that will eat anything. I've got plenty of cats that do that. I'm good. Who was here 2 weeks ago? I'll start the show when I feel like it. Don't you worry, Dan. I know you're always concerned. Who was here 2 weeks ago when we made root beer floats and Mooch licked the ice cream scoop? Anybody?
I was here for that.
You were here for that. You were actually holding the Mooch when I took a picture of him. And later that night, I turned that picture into a looped video, because I always have live on my camera. And then I posted it to the gram. That video I posted 2 weeks ago today is now at, hold on, let me refresh, 914,000 views. It was at 500,000 yesterday morning, so remind me to check it before the end of the show, and we'll see if we hit 1 million. That is my literally most viewed anything ever on anything.
I don't think we've ever. That's for me too. That's more than anything.
Did it help you gain some followers?
No.
Wait, hold on. Let me view my insights, because it is set up as a business account, so I can see that.
No.
One.
You know how it goes.
I got 1 follower.
You know how it goes, Jess. 1.
But hey, almost 1 million people have watched my cat lick an ice cream
Right.
scoop.
Then they scroll on.
That is why I hate Instagram.
Then they scroll on and forgot all about it.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm not here to like profit off my Instagram. It's mostly just so people can see my cats. Hey, look, I have cats. You want to see them? Here they are. It has gotten 7,344 likes, which is more than anything I've ever posted.
Did you do something
ever
else
gotten.
besides try to lay on the off button, Topo?
Absolutely, he will not. Mooch is the staple now. Yes. Almost mean kitty level of views. I don't know what mean kitty is. Like one of my cats that's mean? Is my cat mean? Hi. Don't be. Nails. Nope.
It's a big purple.
You need your nails cut.
They all do.
Yes.
They all do.
Not Mooch. He tried to climb the screen door today and could not.
Kamiko tried to rip down the drapes with her nails today.
Yeah, she definitely needs to be trimmed. Jess says, regardless, it's pretty freaking epic for sure. It is fun. I've been texting Dan from work. Like, I'll check in the morning and be like, hey, I'm at like 6:15. And then like, what did we gain today? 1,015 minutes? It was kind of crazy.
Isn't this cute?
Made its way into some algorithm. You shut your mouth. I have been posting pictures on that account for literal years. Jess, do you remember how many years ago was it that we were at the Airbnb for VidCon? And I was like, F it, I'm going to make an account right now. And I made the account. And I was like, my only rule is just to post something every day. And I've almost done it every single day.
You're so
There's
busy.
been a couple of times when I've been like sick or something. Oh, it was more than 3 years ago because I've been doing it through pandemic. How many posts do I have? 1,534 posts.
That's how many days it's been.
Let's do some math. Divided by 365. 4.20 years ago. Seems fitting for Getting Baked with Crystal. So yeah, over 4 years I've been doing it almost every single day. Yep, we had the conversation and I freaking did it.
I think you've done it every day. How many days do you think you missed? Under 5?
I would say right around 5 I've missed. And usually if I miss a day, I'll get up in the morning and be like, oh man, I forgot to post, and then I'll post something in the morning and then also post something at night. So
You always post when
I'm
you lay in
impressed.
bed at night? That's like your routine.
I do, because I forget all day long.
Hey Dan, you have any cat pics?
Got any cat pictures? Show me your kitties. Hi Brittany, thank you for the super
Hi,
chat.
Brittany.
It's going well. It cooled down 1 degree. We're down to 93.
Yeah, I got some air coming this way.
Thank you, I do appreciate that. Libby's Cave is here. Hello friend, I have not seen you in a while. I hope you are well. So yeah, that's all. Just remind me to check before the end of the show and see if we've hit 1 million, because it has gone up. What was it at this morning when I texted you?
Are you still talking about that video?
I am! I'm impressed! You shut your mouth. At 8:47 this morning, it was 692,000, and now it is 914,000.
It is.
That's a big jump. So 30,000, 300,000. That's a lot of numbers.
Good job.
Thanks, Dan. Thanks for holding the cat. Auntie Ange says, yep, I check first thing in my morning, 4 a.m. Colorado time. Oh, that is too early. Dan's just envious. He doesn't have a video that performed that well. Jess, he posted something today and was like, I'm putting this up to try to compete with yours. Where'd you fizzle out at?
With my CVS receipt video.
That you thought was going to compete with my cute cat?
It was jamming for a minute. Today I made a CVS video.
For a minute. Video. Mine's been jamming for 2 weeks, Dan.
It's got a...
Where you at?
It's got 2,900 views.
Oh, that's cute.
All right, Mrs. Big Time. Good job.
All right. Shall we make some hand pies?
We shall. Crystal, I don't want to make mine in a round circle. I want mine to be on a fun pattern or something.
Well, and you better get some darn cookie cutters out.
Where are they? Where's the ones down here?
Those aren't the ones for that. You need the box that's up there. You're probably going to need to get a chair because you can't stretch. Brittany says, I check for new posts at midnight. Yeah, you can tell what time I go to bed by what time I post the picture.
Yeah, it's usually like right around midnight.
Yes, absolutely. Wilton said, I just looked at it again. Should be 1 million soon. Thank you. If you haven't seen it, please head over to RFS Cats on Instagram and go give that thing a view. Help me out. Bjornbuck says, make it in the shape of a hand. You can make whatever shape you want, Dan.
Dude, my hand sucks. All cheese is gonna leak out the back over here.
Foxy Koala is out of work due to an injury at work. Was it a slip and fall or did something bite you? I need more information. Hello, gaming Midnight Sun, even though you'll always be a ham to me. I hope you're doing well, friend. I hope you're hanging in there. Dang, what are you doing? Are you taking everything down?
A little bit.
Are you not gonna get the whole box out? That has the other ones too. Those might be too small because we have to do 2 layers and pinch them together. Or you can fold them in half. But those are awfully small and I don't know that will work for this.
I think you're right.
I think I am right. Thank you, Sarah. Appreciate you. Thank you, Michelle. Thanks, guys. Sorry, it's hot and I just woke up and I'm as cloudy-headed as I was on Saturday. Alright, so I just have the pie crust. If you missed it, Dan bought me pie crust when I didn't need this kind of pie crust. I needed a graham cracker pie crust, so we are attempting to use these up before they go bad. Oh, Foxy Koala, you got bit? Was it something where, like, do you have to have shots in your butt so you don't get infected with anything? What bit you? Can I have more information?
How come the shots gotta be in the butt?
Because I think you have to get rabies shots in your butt, or maybe your stomach. I like to think they're in your butt.
I didn't watch Cujo. Do we have, like, the soccer, or the dude that's, like, jump kicking and stuff in here?
The Ninja Bread Man? Yeah.
Can I make it in this?
You can if you want. There's not much room, though. That's the thing. You're not going to have much...
No, I mean, it'll grow in the oven.
It will, but you're not going to have much room for your filling inside, is what I'm saying. You're squishing the box and I can't get anything out of it. I think the Ninja Bread Men are red. I don't know if they're going to have much room for filling either, but you can make it in the shape of anything you want. Not you. Does this have bigger circles? Somewhere I think it shows me all my shapes. Yes, it does. Blue. Blue has circles?
Here's blue.
Thanks. My hero.
It just disappears.
Nicholas is here.
Nick.
Hello, my friend.
Hi, Nick.
With a super chat. Thank you
thank you,
so
Nick.
much. Appreciate you. He just stopped by to say hello. Hello. And
Hi.
I hope you are doing well.
I hope it's not too too hot on the other side of the country. And thank you again for the support. I'm gonna try to, Nick. I'm gonna try to make I don't know. I'm gonna try to eat me. I guess that's what I thought it was, but I would need a bigger. I can make little small ones though. I can make little small Dans.
You can. We're only gonna fill the pizza ones with cheese and meat for you guys.
Oh, okay. This is the ale.
And then you'll dip it in. It is. You'll dip it in pizza sauce. Gaming Midnight Sun says, not good today, but checked my analytics, and to my surprise, I've had a video go viral. Isn't it amazing?
Yay!
Congratulations.
Good job.
I just want to get a towel. These have been in here forever, and I can see dust like floating around. So every one that we use should be dusted off.
That was
stuff.
When I keep showing it to a camera that doesn't. And Nick, thank you so much. Brittany too. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you, thank you. Sam does not want me to make the lighthouse.
Jim says boob is the best piece of shape. It's scientifically proven.
Do we have...
Oh, it's raining in the 60s at Wilton's house. I'm so envious. Remember rain?
I do remember
when we used to have rain?
I thought I opened up my thing the other day. It said rain Friday and Saturday, and then when I looked back, it was like, no, you idiot, it's 100.
No, it's wind!
Yeah, it's like 100.
It's hot and windy. Enjoy your hot wind tunnel.
This one looks like I could put some guts in it, but it's just going to turn into a blob.
Probably. I have 2 of these, so I don't know what you want to do. I'm going to cut as many circles as I can, and then I'm going to roll up the rest, but I can pull out the other one.
94 New York today. Oof. Yeah, but then you guys, it's like muggy there. It ain't dry like here.
No.
Yeah, that's fine.
Gross.
This one's not going to look right. What do you think we should do for a shape? Maybe you guys can help me find the right shape.
You want as much open space as possible,
well,
so
I would
you
just
can fill it.
Right, so I could put all the mozzarella right there.
Ooh, and a flood watch? Are you going to use liners in the air fryer? Thank you for reminding me. Yes, that is my plan. Just in case it leaks out, hopefully that'll help with that.
You're off sides.
I poorly planned that.
Off sides. Wow.
I can't... Oh, can I squeeze one?
Yeah, you can squeeze one in.
Nope.
I was bit by an African wild dog. Oof.
Ouch.
That's brutal.
I hope you're okay.
No lighthouse.
Alright, I guess I have to, like, roll this out, yeah? Is that... Do I roll it, or do I just, like, lay it next to itself and pinch it?
You know what? Let me ask my girlfriend. She's a baker. She'll have the answer.
It's not cookie dough. Let's see if I can do this. Jim says it's been hot here all week. My car felt like a sauna. Oh, that's the worst part. I have a sunshade thing, and it does help for sure.
Helps.
But I work 7 minutes from home, so I get in the car, I roll down the back windows like halfway, I crack the front windows, but then it takes like 3 minutes before the air conditioner is actually conditioning the air. Yeah, I'm like halfway home. So it's not too bad on the way there in the morning, but lunchtime's bad and after work is bad. Lunchtime's the worst. And then, you know, about halfway home I'll roll up those back windows. That air will start being a little bit cool. It's brutal.
It's alright, I hurried to open the door for you and let you in so you don't have to stay out there. Aw, do you think the cat's too small?
Just think about how much filling you're gonna get, and the legs aren't gonna get any filling. So then that's just gonna be pie crust.
Foxy koala, that sucks, but like, you know, like that's what are like maybe that's a rad scar, like.
Jim does not have car AC. Boo! I don't miss those days. Okay, so far I've gotten 6 out of this. That's three pies, Dan.
Which one of these is gonna look most like a person when I put it in the oven and it fluffs up?
I don't know, because I don't know how much the pie crust is going... I've only ever used pie crust on the bottom of a pie.
Right.
So I don't know how much it's going to rise up.
Dan, do you have a car shape? That might work. I don't know.
Look at the side. Careful, because it's open here.
Yeah, there's like a train and a car. Let's see, that's in the purple ones.
Is that purple or blue?
Same thing.
Okay. Unless you're trying to find it. Hello, Anna. Thank you for joining us. We're making
Hi, Anna.
hand pies. Right now, mostly Dan's just making a mess.
I am. These never go in there right either.
Especially not when Dan does it.
No, I guess
All right.
sabotage. Alright.
Alright, I'm just gonna squish this
All right.
up and try to...
How many alrights in a row? Alright.
Alright. Minimum 3, right? Ew, Sarah's blower/fan quit working in her car yesterday, so it was not fun driving.
Ew.
Boo! Steve is here! Hi, Steve!
Hi, Steve.
Miss you, friend.
I have a train. I can run a train on it.
No.
There's a train.
No.
I think Sarah said she was gonna make some chocolate chip cookies tomorrow.
Yum.
I read it in my head, but I didn't get it.
That happens to me all the time. I'll read like 5 things all at once and then...
I'll be laying there at night. You were laying there at night and you were like, did I get back to that comment? Because sometimes that happens to me. Oh, did I?
And then I feel bad.
I'm like, did I get?
I get distracted. After all, you're cute, thinking I have a pasta machine.
The car is small.
I would love to make pasta, but who's got time for that? My 70-something-year-old retired Aunt Terry. That's who has time to make pasta, not this guy. Ooh, the end of that pie crust was kind of crusty.
Yeah, the car's small.
That is small. You're just cheating yourself. The smaller it is, the less filling you have.
I'm gonna make a bunch. I'm gonna make more. I'm not only eating that. Crystal, this won't go back in.
No, you're right.
Wow, it like really doesn't go back in. And there's like...
You've got to let me Tetris it. That's why I just did that.
Alright, so we can't use this one.
I know I could get a pasta attachment mix for my mixer. I would never use it. You know how easy and cheap it is to make boxed pasta?
Yeah, we don't got no time for that.
No. Look, I don't even have time for the nap I want to take.
This makes me want to make sugar cookies.
Does it?
Yeah.
It's been a while since we've done that.
I know. I want to use the shapes.
Sam's suggesting the flour. Husky Mom Bronico says, I made pasta for Mother's Day. I put photo on page. Oh, and making homemade chicken tender and hash brown casserole tonight. Yum.
I can do the flour, but I wanted to do the people. The flour was cute.
Yeah, I didn't realize the people weren't going to have much filling space. It's up to you. If you want to knock one out in that shape, you can.
Maybe I'll do one of those in a flour. The flour is cute.
Alright. So what did I get out of this? 3, 6, I got 9. Good deal. So if I can get roughly 9 out of this, watch fingers.
Wilton, it's a lighthouse.
Sam with a member super chat, all caps, no lighthouse, Dan. You're making me use my member super chat to yell at you. Oh, you were going to use it for that anyway, and you know it.
I know, right?
We all know it.
I'm making lighthouse.
Okay, so we should do that first before I start cutting circles. Because I'm going to do some pizza, and then we're going to do... so you have a choice. I can cut up some apples and fry some apples like I do for pancakes, and we can make apple hand pies.
Okay.
Or I saw somebody do s'mores ones.
Okay.
And I think we have marshmallows. I know we have chocolate, thank you, Linda. And graham cracker crumbs, and you put that all in there and you make a s'mores hand pie.
So I shouldn't screw around with too much of them because you want to make some delicious ones.
I do.
Okay, how many...
So as of right now, we have 4.5.
How many can I do then, 2?
If I cut out 9 here, then I would be able to make 9 pies total. So we could have like 2 pizza and an apple pie each.
So I should be able to do... So I could do one shape then. Which one shape should I do?
This would be most similar to this. Problem is, you're going to have to pinch it together at the ends. So, like...
Is this all a bad idea?
It is, only because you're going to lose filling space.
But for 2 days, I was, like, wanted to cut out the thing.
I know you did, but...
It's just not going to...
Jim says Nutella, peanut butter, and mini marshmallows.
That sounds
Don't
good.
have Nutella. And I don't like peanut butter and dessert.
Alright.
But I bet that would be good for people who like peanut butter and have Nutella.
I'm hungry, so make them whatever shape it needs to be.
I'm sorry, did I crush your dreams?
It's not just you. It was you and logistics.
For once, it wasn't just me crushing your
It was
dreams.
you and logistics.
I just want to make sure you guys have enough food, because I'm still not sure this is going to be enough food, because I've seen how you guys house pizza.
I've been feeding like all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luckily, we do have more pizza frozen in there, so if this is not enough, we can throw some pizza in the oven after the show. That's good that he's eating, though. That means he's on the mend.
Dan, you can do this another time, right? We're gonna make some sugar cookies soon.
We do also
So-
have one more pie crust in there, but I did not thaw it out.
Yeah. We'll make like the appropriate cookies soon, and then I'll be able to like do all my cutouts. But it's probably just gonna leak out all the sides and stuff.
It is.
Hey Topo, what's up, buddy? How you doing, Topo?
Oh, I mathed a little better on this one. Only a little, though. Hi, buddy. I think he's mad because he came in right as Mooch was finishing his tube before the show. What do you smell, Mooch?
I like the lighthouse too, Lady JD13. Just said we went out to dinner tonight. It was nice not to cook. I don't ever know it, and the whole time I've known you, that all of you guys all went out to dinner at the same time at once, like you and the game night crew. I had Texas brisket sandwich and it was epic. Nice.
Epic.
It looked good.
Thanks to you playing Warcraft, Epic always makes me think things were purple.
Yeah. And she had purple brisket.
Mm-hmm.
She's got purple brisket.
It's definitely purple brisket.
I can't remember the last time we went out all together. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think I've. That's why when he said that, I was like, oh, dang, really? Well, that's awesome. I had chicken lo mein. Ooh, nice. We had pork steaks, flavored rice, and broccoli is better than unflavored rice. Wilton, what's flavored rice?
Rice that has flavor? Get your fat butt down. You know, like one time I made cilantro lime rice. Remember when we did it on the show actually when we made copycat chipotle? But usually I just make you guys white rice. I do have a rolling pin, but it's buried.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you if you wanted that before I moved everything.
Nope. I'll just smash it by hand.
I don't think there's a socket to gem an epic brisket. No, not unless you go to the jeweler.
Is that a Warcraft reference?
Probably Diablo. I don't think I had any gems in Warcraft. I just had glyphs.
You had what?
Glyphs. If you want to be nerdy about it, flavored rice-a-roni. Oh. I made
you have flavored rice sometimes. You get the pouches that are like, you had the mushroom rice that you guys were.
You
bought it and you guys left it in there for like a year and then you finally ate it and nobody was impressed.
I just don't call it flavored rice like Wilton does.
It's rice with flavor.
That rice-a-roni in the little box, it was beef flavored. Beef. I made a 21-minute semi-truck video to a 55-second long YouTube short. It's so fast it might make people dizzy. Yes. Shoving all that information in such a short period of time. But that's fun though. I like action-packed fun stuff that's fast. My husband used to do gems in Warcraft.
Lady JD13 says, tomorrow's supposed to be 100. I'll be eating cereal for dinner. That is one of my favorite things to have for dinner. It's so easy.
I had enchantments. My weapons were enchanted. I just don't remember having sockets.
Lady JD13, what kind of cereal? Because, I like cereal a lot.
You do.
I do.
You do.
I don't want to make this too thick, but I also don't want to waste the dough. And I'm not going to have enough to make two, so we're wasting dough here.
Yay, way to stretch it out. Our weather finally broke. We have 3 days of miserable heat for mid-June. Jess is, up until like today, all week long, Jess has been hotter than we were here.
Yes, today was hot though. What are you doing? I'm making dinner here. You've been eating the heck out of those. How close to empty is that bag?
More than full.
More empty than full. Extra pie dough, sprinkle with cinnamon sugar, and bake like a cookie. You are brilliant. Lady JD says Honey Nut Cheerios. Well, if you're going to have Cheerios, at least they're Honey Nut.
Crystal thinks Cheerios smells like pee.
Not the flavored ones, just regular Cheerios. They smell like tea to me.
I don't know what you were doing in school.
Maybe it's because toddlers always eat them, and then toddlers kind of smell like pee. I don't know. It's gross. It's just gross, Dan. All right. Where did my cheese go?
Oh, I might have moved your cheese. Sorry.
You know better than to move my cheese.
The refrigerator is a thing.
It's out of control right now.
Maybe later we'll show your cleaned out baking cupboard.
Oh, don't make me cry.
I made Crystal clean out her baking cupboard the other day. She'll tell you the story
You
later.
find one box of expired cake mix, and Dan makes you throw everything away.
You find one box of expired cake mixes from 2 Olympics ago.
It wasn't that old.
Where literally Michael Phelps was on the front of it.
Shut up.
The person whose birthday it was for is dead.
Okay, so the plan is a dessert one for each of us, so that'll be this. I'm gonna put this in the fridge so it doesn't get all hard and gross.
Okay. Everybody's hot in the chat. Everybody's hot.
Yeah, it's freaking miserable.
Hi everybody, if you're just joining us for Getting Baked with Crystal, we're gonna make some ham pies, and they're gonna have various fillings in there, and I'm hungry. Now you're all caught up again.
There you go.
There you go.
Alright, you need to warm up some of this so you guys can have meat in yours. Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Yeah, I was reading
I'm like
that.
making them now.
Oh yeah, you want the air fryer on? Or?
Probably. I think 350 will do it. Mooch, it's not for you. He
Are you
smells the
like
meat.
warming up the sauce first and stuff, so it's like already kind of hot?
Yes, because the sauce we're just gonna dip.
Is this my bowl? It is now.
Yes, I don't know if you'll need all that meat, because...
Oh, I'm eating it. I'm hungry. I'm gonna open it.
I don't need no man.
Fair enough.
Well, let me get my air fryer liners out. Thanks, Brittany! So as I don't forget. I think I could probably cook 3 at a time.
Maybe.
Hey, Nope.
Oh, you might have to go into the room.
Yeah, he might have to. I'm gonna get some Italian seasoning.
Oh, sorry, I think you've been voted off the island.
Oh, Wilton, I'm envious. Can I come over?
Mooch, who just celebrated his 17th birthday.
With almost 1 million views.
Yeah, happy birthday, Mooch. You're in the bedroom now.
Oh, he's
Oh,
crying.
you can come after we're done making food.
Okay, so mine's just gonna have cheese. As much cheese as I can possibly shove in here. He's wow, wow.
He's like saying words.
Wow, wow.
He's trying to say words. Roxy's, she's trying to figure out, like, what's going on up there. He's like, what's going on?
Okay, I think I might have to fork this. Maybe a little bit of water around the edge. No, we're gonna dip it in the sauce because I don't want to put sauce in it and have it goo out everywhere. And also, they're not very big.
Yeah, it doesn't work out that way.
Yeah. Because this wasn't like something I planned as a meal. It was just like, we gotta use up some pie crusts. So I didn't like go buy a bunch of pie crusts to be able to do this. I'm just trying to use up what we have. Whoa. That was a little scary.
I was hoping to catch it on camera, but that was kind of fast.
It was really fast. Do you want to... Did you heat your meat?
Yeah.
You always put this pot in the wrong spot. Maybe I can have you warm up some of this.
The piece of sauce?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
I opened it for you.
The whole jar?
Maybe like half the jar. It's already cracking open. Dang it.
How are you mad at the sauce?
I'm not mad at the sauce, I'm mad at the thing that's popping open already. Should've used that for the bottom.
So what you're telling me is my guys wouldn't have worked.
Your what?
My little guys probably wouldn't have worked.
Probably not.
Alright, I got some saucing on the sauce thing.
Okay, did you put the lid on it? Because the sauce is gonna get hot and it's gonna pop out everywhere.
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't.
Yeah, you should put the lid on it. And you should probably have it like kind of low, like medium low.
Your pies actually look pretty good to the thumbnail, Crystal, because if you look at the thumbnail, I had the AI make it. I said make hand pies in the background, and it made those hand pies in the background, and it kind of looks like the hand pies that you were making down here.
Well, that's good. Okay.
What was I supposed to do? We're doing more instructions.
Medium low. Don't put it too high. I did it. It's a hand pie.
It is.
There we go.
It is a hand pie. Good job.
102 watching and only 41 thumbs up. Am I not entertaining you?
Hold on. I am in the No Thumb forums, and I did post that we were going live, so there's a lot of people that are here that could be watching with no thumbs. So that could be why it's like
They're not able to give thumbs
it's
up?
a little skewed. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm just going to do a little spoonful of meat. You guys are definitely going to need more food. These are tiny.
It's okay. This is fun.
In my mind, like, we're making dinner.
Yeah.
I need, like, smaller broken up pieces.
Oh wait, I want to make my pie. That's Blake's.
Okay.
I want to make my pie.
Good luck with that, Dan. What are you getting?
Like some onions or something to put in my pie?
Okay.
Thai ingredients. Maybe I'll put a piece of mozzarella squeaky cheese in there.
But there's already cheese in here, and it's already mozzarella.
It's already
Those
too
are
much
cheddar.
It's already too much cheese.
It is. I don't know how well this one's gonna close. Make it fit.
You can make Crustables, but I know you don't like peanut butter.
I do like peanut butter, I just don't like peanut butter in desserts.
I ate a bunch of Uncrustables during the pandemic time. We had a box of them, and those were fun. They tasted fake as heck, but they were fun.
Apparently you can make them if you just squish some white bread.
Johnson said they're a meal if you eat 6.
They're what?
They're a meal if you eat 6. You need an egg wash to help sell them.
I was wondering if we should do an egg wash.
Let's try to do an egg wash. Can we do an egg wash in the air fryer?
Yeah, because you just put it over the top before you throw it in there.
I think we should do
mine
an egg. I think we
Okay,
should do
get
an
me an egg. Please, of course.
Good thing I got eggs today.
Good thing.
I used the last of the eggs yesterday, and I was like, oh no!
No, you were like calling me at 10 o'clock at work to tell me we were out of eggs. I'm not sure what you wanted me to do about that.
I was letting you know that you weren't going to come home and whip up some sort of bakeable because we're out of egg.
Well, please don't do that. It makes me very uncomfortable. Make your thing. What did you put this to? 350?
350.
Okay.
But it's on air fry, not bake, so I don't know what that means.
I will find out. I need a fork.
Sure.
Hey, keep your hand pie off my hand pie.
Keep your discount Crustable away from me. It was the one that was coming over here. Okay.
I'm gonna add a little of this because
Just couldn't. This recipe couldn't be like the most. Couldn't be any more like unproductive. Right? I mean,
what makes you say it's unproductive?
because I'm about to eat one of these in 2 bites.
That's very true. It's definitely more effort than the payoff is going to be.
I should have turned on the oven and cooked out half a pizza, like they do on Julia Childs,
Good thing I need to put a lid on
where
this.
she had a whole second meal ready to
So
go.
forgot all about it.
Oh yeah, look at it all splashing up.
Yep. Whoa.
Egg wash around both circumferences, then press and seal. Then press and seal. Like before?
No, I did water to press and seal it. I'm gonna do an egg wash on top so it gets all like shiny and crusty.
This is my top.
Yes. And then you have to make another one.
How come mine's all dirty and yours isn't?
Well, because you're Dan, and I'm not.
No, I just hear sad mooch,
He is howling.
Mine's a UFO.
Am I going to mark mine? This one has a piece of meat showing through, and Dan's is Dan's. I think we're marked. Mine's the one that's not marked. How's that?
Mine's rad. Mine looks like a frickin' UFO. To infinity and beyond! That's
You should use the fork, like I did,
For what?
to pinch the ends.
That's dumb.
Is it?
Oh, I did it too hard.
Yeah, the further in you go, yeah, no, see how far in I did? No, it's just the tip, Dan, just the tip.
Oh, why didn't she say so?
Egg wash is better glue than water. Well, it's too late now.
Throw it all away!
I can do egg wash on the next one. I should probably do that before I put anything on it. Dan's is the one that fell on the floor, probably.
It's beautiful. Wait till you see this job.
We'll know which one's Dan's.
It looks great.
As long as you're happy with it, that's what matters. Okay, you could probably shut the stove off. I'm sure that's cooked enough.
Yeah, it's lava now.
Let's see how much you squished it down.
Yeah, let's show the audience. Look at that. It freaking looks like the Lion King. Tell me that's not a visual Lion King representation.
Kind of flat. I don't think you put enough in it, but you do you, boo.
Oh, it is compared to yours.
Uh-huh.
Aw.
You should have let me make yours.
Here, I thought I was overstuffing it. Hi, Dan. Hi, Kim. We're making ham pies, and I understuffed mine. Story of my life.
Alright, this one is Blake's.
Crystal, that's okay. Just do a dish liquid wash on Dan's.
I like the way you think.
Just blow big bubbles. Like bubble pizza. I don't know how... Do they need air holes?
Probably snap the top of it.
I don't want mine to have an air hole. I want to see if mine blows up like a balloon. Dan's is flat compared to Crystal. Are we talking about the dress again?
Maybe.
That was hot in that dress. Those are my good days.
Alright. I think it said like 5 or 6 minutes, maybe.
Okay.
Our air fryer has a timer, so I don't have to set off everybody's ALEXA.
Oh, it already has Italian seasoning inside it.
And I put some on top. You can have that. Thanks. Do you want to make your second one as well, or do you want me to make it?
I'll make it.
Okay.
That was fun. I like that. I'm losing weight. Oh, good.
Hooray, not me.
Yeah.
Because I make things like air fryer pizza.
Jim, yes it is. It's Friday night. Go get it.
What? I'll never know.
I'm down to 21, 3, 6. That is a locker combination. But good. I don't know if that's stones or whatever, pounds or... What does Canada do? Does Canada still do pounds?
I'm not Canadian.
Whatever their kilometer weights.
How many kilometers do you weigh?
They're kilograms. Hi, Steve. I'm trying to lose weight too. It's so hard.
It really is, because, you know,
Kilograms,
healthy food
okay.
doesn't taste good.
That's right. It's kilograms. Canada speak kilograms. Oh, I miss you, Steve. Well, I mean, I see you every day in the group chat, but...
I don't.
I still
We just
miss
send
you.
each other memes.
That's kind of us, too.
I mean, look, that's how I keep in touch with my closest friends, so that's how you know you're in my inner circle.
Dan, actually, it's Saturday here. Oh, my bad. By the time it's Saturday for me, I get to watch more F1 racing.
Which is so mad right now.
Which is so bad in there. He's not stoked at all. Oh, oops. I can move this now.
It's okay, nobody's here to see what I'm doing.
I guess I could buy some more.
His howls are getting louder and longer. He's so mad.
He's so bad. Ha! Hannah says, not me, finding out where I stand. Yeah, it's in the middle of Podunk, Kansas. It was my Kansas joke for the episode.
I have sent you memes. Mostly I send you, like, cool things. Like, look at this crocheting thing.
I mean, I'm a hermit. Poor Mooch needs a treat after lockup.
Mooch had a treat right
Hannah,
before lockup.
He'll get a treat.
He had a whole tube all to himself.
Oh, your pie looks so good.
And Topo showed up right at the end. I offered to make yours, and you were like, I don't want your crap.
Sounds like me.
It does. Your food's not even good.
I'm having to do it for my hernia. Oh, just do a Brittany. Brittany thought I got mine removed. So it'll be lighter when they get it removed.
My boss had to lose weight to have his hernia fixed, and he lost a bunch of weight real quick. I was very impressed.
Yeah, when you're like told you have to, it's different.
Right. I wish someone would tell me I have to.
Gaming Ham says, the Gaming Midnight Sun says, is it me or am I hallucinating that Dan is helping Crystal to cook? This is more like craft projects than cooking, so that's the loophole.
Look, he's making his own food. That's why he's allowed to do it. I don't really let Dan... When was the last time you remember making me food?
I offer a lot when you're sick, like, have you grilled cheese or something?
You do.
And so, like,
You definitely offer, but when was the last time you actually made me food? Do you even remember?
I might have technically in our lifetime done it, but I don't think you want me to.
You've like started toast for me before, but then I have to come finish it because you don't butter it right.
Yeah.
I kind of just like to make my own food. All right, you can go ahead with yours.
I'm like, give me that. What's?
What are you reaching for?
I keep. What's that?
That's just extra dough.
Oh well, yes, that is mine.
What are you doing with
Whatever I want to. Like not like ha ha ha, but like literally like whatever I want to. So I'm gonna try to like just stuff it with something. I don't know.
Okay, you make a mini pie?
Yeah, I'm just gonna mess with it.
Cute, I like it.
Oh, and Mooch liked it too.
So Dan is Charlie Brown, he can't butter toast. I mean, technically, if the only requirement is to put butter on toast, he can put butter on toast. Like, that doesn't take rocket science.
I can do stuff, just Crystal's very particular.
He doesn't put it to the end, and like, it's not evenly spread, and yeah, I'm very particular about my food. You should see me when I order out. You guys have seen when I go to, we've done 2 Habit Burger live streams, and I'm like, look, so I would like this thing off your menu, but I don't like the way you make it, so I'm going to need you to change it in all of these ways.
We might be doing another Habit Burger live stream soon. The one up the street just opened.
It did.
It's like a mile away up at that, where that Walmart is.
That might be too big, Dan. And do you have cheese in there, or are you ditching cheese on this one?
What's that?
Do you have cheese in there, or are you ditching cheese on this one?
Did I put cheese in the other one inside?
I had put cheese down on the bottom. And then, so Blake's I did cheese, meat, cheese. Mine I did just cheese. I don't think you put any more cheese. If you're gonna butter toast, then do it completely, right? It needs to go all the way to the edges. And if it's not melted, see, we have a toaster oven, not a toaster. So if it's not melted all the way, you need to stick it back in there and melt that butter.
You can make your own toast, Jim.
Are you gonna try it? Okay. Okay, we've done 6 minutes, but I don't know. The bottom isn't very. Okay, hold on. I think I'm gonna take it off of the sheet because the bottom's not very crispy at all. Ouch, ouch, ouch. It's very hot. In case you were wondering.
Is the sheet not making it crisp up?
Maybe, because see how it's like absorbing stuff. Who's that put where? That was Blake's. I think this was David's. And then this one's mine. So we're gonna go a couple more minutes without the sheet. They're not really leaking out at all, so I think we're good in that respect. What's going on in the chat?
I don't know. I was painting. This is fun.
Wow, Dan.
What's that?
It's beautiful.
I've never had to make like egg wash stuff before. This is my first washing of eggs.
Thanks for clarifying. Don't forget to egg wash those too.
I'll egg wash those. Alright, we're gonna make a little person here. Who's down for this?
It still feels doughy. It tastes like pie.
Does it?
Yeah. So it's been in there almost 8 minutes already, and it still seems a little doughy.
Yeah, I'd imagine it needs to be in there for like 14, 15.
You think?
Yeah, the french fries are like 10, 11.
Oh, Afriel, at least like once a day Dan's lucky he's cute.
You right there?
Yeah, that's hot. Jim's booing you for not making a mini pie for Mooch. I don't think he needs all that bread.
I was thinking about it for that little piece.
And the meat is seasoned
he can't have the
with
meat.
tomato and basil and who knows what else. So yeah, I don't know if he should have that. Hannah, I highly recommend a massage gun. They used one on me last time I went to the chiropractor, which I don't think I'm ever going to do again because I've been reading lots of horror stories about chiropractors. They're so messy.
They're messy.
Don't get any on mine over there. But yeah, they used the massage gun on me. Game changer. Like, I went home and bought one, and it's the best thing.
I like the massage guns. Oh, man.
He's 1,000! It's his birthday! Who cares? Well, me, because I don't want to pay for a vet bill if there's, like, garlic or onion or something toxic in there.
Sorry, he gets a hold of all kinds of my stuff.
He absolutely does. Oh, I'm so envious, Christopher friend. It's 66 here right now. We're down to 91. We've gone down 2 more degrees. Let's check Mooch's reel real quick, shall we? I don't know if it's still going. Let's see. 922.
Yay!
We've gotten 8,000 more views in the time we've been hanging out here. Are we making Sweeney Todd pies? Sarah says she's worked at the chiropractic office for over 14 years. Look, I keep reading these stories about how they like break people's necks, and it kind of terrifies me. Ooh, Penelope loves the massage gun. Yeah, it's the best thing. Whoa, should have got that on camera.
And I'm artisaning.
Oh, we're leaking. Where's mine? Mine is leaking out. Okay, that's Dan's.
You coming back down again?
Breaks. And the leaky one is mine. Are you ready to go in the oven yet?
I am.
Okay, so I have to put them in the same order so I can remember who's who.
Well, mine's got a picture of me on it.
This one's mine.
I made a face to mine.
This one's Blake's.
Dude, you guys are all beat up in the chat. I guess I am too after my minor major surgery.
Did you just like roll that in egg?
What?
That?
No, it's got cheese in it.
Oh, so that's going in too?
Uh-huh. That was fun. Wait, and then the rest of them are going to be snacks?
Yes.
Okay.
Just says Game 7, here we come.
I know, I'm so
Ooh.
excited because it'll be on Sunday where I don't have to like live stream.
Okay, let me put the cheese away because we're done with cheese. Usually get Italian seasoning on the outside.
Woo. Good moves. Hi, everybody. My Hot Wheel levels are low, so I have to have Jess Hot Wheel shop for me because she gets all the good Hot Wheels.
Okay. I'm gonna make a little plate for Blake. This quarantine room. These are definitely gonna have to cool down
Okay.
because they're gonna be lava inside.
How do they look?
I'll bring it over.
I'm excited for the Dan one that looks like Dan. I think that's going to be pretty cool.
Okay, here's your first one.
Adrian says, I'm not realizing I don't need AC in my car. I just need to get a motorcycle ultimate AC. It can defrost out your face after you get out of that freezer.
As somebody who lives where it's hot and windy, you don't want wind when it's hot.
Oh, mine's so tiny and sad.
Yeah, you didn't feel it very much.
What happened to Blake? He's sick in the bedroom. Well, I think he's playing Elden Ring, but he don't feel good. So
he went on a cruise and came back and
yeah, he went on a cruise to Alaska. Well, the sun doesn't set. And Canada.
Put on Canadian soil without a passport.
I know, huh?
You probably got that dirty. Out of my way. Does it just taste like you're eating a pie?
A little bit. It's hot.
I told you it's gonna be lava.
Why are your Hot Wheels level low? Are you eating them or something?
No, because he hasn't added any more to the ridiculous collection yet. In like a month.
I have less Hot
Wait,
Wheels.
that's not completely true because some have come in the mail. You've been online shopping.
That's only because I had minor major surgery. And I couldn't. She loves it when I say that.
Steve says that sounds illegal. Oh, They didn't keep him there or charge him $500.
I have less Hot Wheels than you do Garbage Pail Kids.
Mine take up way less space. I do not know what cruise line he went on. He went with his mom's family for his grandparents' something anniversary.
You got to like ride go-karts and stuff on the cruise. Watch people gamble. Did Darren get his tube snip?
Oh, like a decade ago.
Adrian, it's been around 95 all week. The wind when you're going 70 is a lot cooler than standing still. It just feels like a hairdryer. Adrian, I had to have hernia surgery.
Whoa. Okay, Blake and his soda stream are getting out of control in this refrigerator.
I think you're the one that's out of control.
Is that what you think? Do you want to fight?
I think the out of controlness is coming from inside the house.
I will fight you.
I'm going on a cruise. Take me with you. I want to go on a cruise. I wanted to go. I was like, just trade me slots, Blake. I'll go on a cruise with your mom and dad and
with his mom and stepdad and grandparents. I'm sure your ex would have loved to have been on a cruise with you, Dan. And her husband.
I was telling Crystal the other day, because I was looking at pictures of the cruise. Like, I don't even look at Stacy as my ex. It's just like Blake's mom. It's been, so many years. It's just Blake's mom. Hi, Greg. Becky says, hi, Dan and Crystal. Only one of us pick.
It's gonna be me.
In August with my family. Oh, good. Hopefully it's not hot. These are fun.
I don't love it. I don't have much substance because the cheese just like melted down to nothing, like when you cook a cheese stick too long.
It's like the most disappointing food truck. What would our food truck name be?
Shad pies?
This is fine, but pie crust is not made for pizza.
This would be better with pre-made pizza crust. Don't make this.
Dan's disappointing bites. I know. I'm curious. Okay, look. Here's the good news. I'm incubating a little mini Dan, so I'm hoping that it comes out good.
You're making such a mess.
That's alright. I slept earlier.
I mean, it's a flaky pie crust.
It's a flaky pie crust. It's overwhelming. Yeah. How did you get out?
I let him out. And I felt bad. Hi, Mr. Danny Dell. Is Kathy around? Happy birthday, Kathy. I forgot to text her
Happy
earlier.
birthday. I didn't.
Oh, well, I'm an a-hole.
I'm not.
RFS dough. Yeah. Dough. Is the pie crust sweet? No. It's boring.
It tastes like when you buy the pies. It tastes like when you buy those pies in the packaging and you break off that first little crumble where it's all pied together and there's nothing in it and you eat it. And then you eat the pie. It tastes like a bunch of that. It's not bad. It's
not good.
It's boring. Crystal, I have good news. You'll be able to recover in just a little bit when we put other stuff in there.
It's hot. Now my middle bite is hot.
I can't tell if your face is getting redder from the heat or not.
Yeah, frozen puff pastry dough would definitely work better. This was just a matter of I need to use up pie crust.
I wanted to make fun pies.
I looked up pie recipes. There wasn't really any pies I wanted besides apple pie. We did apple pie last time, just 2 weeks ago. So I was just trying to figure out like what else can I make with pie crust. I'm like, oh, hand pies will be fun.
Yeah, this is fun. We're gonna make some with some like yummy inside of it.
Yes, I'm gonna chop up some apples, and I'm gonna show you guys the recipe that I use when I make apples on top of pancakes. It's very doughy. Like the aftertaste is like I just ate the raw dough.
Yeah, it's just kind of boring. But we're gonna recover. We're gonna recover when we. Oh, is that Blake's just sitting over there?
Yeah, I was letting it cool down, and I was gonna give him the second one.
Okay.
It's almost done.
Okay, perfect. And then I can.
And that way, while he eats the one, the other one can cool down.
But we'll recover when we put a bunch of other stuff inside the other pies. We're not done yet.
Yes.
We're definitely not done yet. This was only phase. This was only
we're gonna make some apple pies.
Phase 1.
Most of the pies that I enjoy have a graham cracker crust. I did think about a lemon meringue, but it's really hot, and I didn't want to put the oven on, so I was trying to find something I could do in the air fryer. Are we in for another hour of Crystal's OCD
Jim's
apple
very
peeling?
worried about your OCD apple peeling.
You should try my apple pie, though, and how even all the apples are sliced.
Oh, it was really good.
I will probably do 1, maybe 2 apples, and I have to chop them into little bits on this one. Lady JD13, thank you so much. She sent us a super chat, Dan, and said emergency pizza fund.
Oh, thank you. We'll recover with some hand pies.
Yeah, the apple ones will be better.
But yeah, maybe that wasn't the business. Hopefully the Dan pie.
Hey, now we know.
Hopefully Dan pie comes out good. Hopefully so. And Lady JD, thank you so much for the support.
My cheese has left the building. It's got to come out. Don't let Mooch eat that.
Mooch, don't eat that. I like it pops up on the screen. Emergency pizza fund.
Okay, you can take these to Blake, and then just let him know that he should eat the one with less seasoning on top first, because it's been cooling down. No, that's yours.
Yeah, I gotta show everybody that one. And here's a little cheese ball. I don't know if Mooch can get
You're
the
a little cheese ball. Oh, thank you, Afriel. Just like them all to be even. You should have been some veggies and meat and made them savory hand pies. I didn't really want to do meat in mine, like not even fake meat. The boys did some tomato basil meat in theirs.
I had leftover meat too from spaghetti night. Look, I made a Dan pie.
You did.
Jim, you want to eat my Dan pie? It looks just like me, right?
All right. I'm gonna take this to the quarantine zone.
All right, you can take it to this quarantine zone. I like my meat, isn't it? Are we? I guess I don't have my hair up, so I guess it doesn't. April, I already almost dropped it right now.
Yeah.
RFS hand pie. Yeah, I gotta take a picture of me and my pie.
Okay. Fair warning. They're not delicious. They're not terrible. But pretty.
Looks just like me. Looks good, Dad. It does, huh?
Everyone's so creative.
Shut the fuck up. Steve said,
You know, get your cheese ball off my plate, you cheese ball.
that's not what you
I just washed that. Stop putting dirty things on it. Are you gonna eat your own face?
It's kind of cute. I don't know if I can bring myself to eat my own face or not.
If it didn't have meat in it, I'd eat your own face. It's just too flaky.
Where's Mooch's cheese ball? How did you manage to drop it?
Is it going in the group on Facebook?
Hot.
What are we talking about?
My picture? It's gonna go on my
Did you take a picture of it?
It'll go on my Instagram. Hot. That's right. I'll never forget that, Steve. Debbie says, made it to the live. Listen while I go for a walk. Oh, nice.
Way to be healthy.
Well, you don't know.
I'm proud of you.
You're right. It is just doughy.
I'm just filling up on.
That's okay. I'm just proud of my
Dough
art
and
project.
cheese.
I'm just proud of my art project. Hey, hey, hey! That's mine! It's not in the shape of the cat that doesn't care anymore. Alright, out of here, vagabonds.
You didn't even finish this bitch.
Guys, I don't want to eat it. I'm afraid to eat it. I don't want to eat me. I don't want to. Too hot for a walk, even in the dark. We were walking on the treadmill last night. I ordered a longer cable for the treadmill. Because I kind of need it for this light, too. It's not long enough, though. I should have gotten the next size up. But I did last night. I was walking forever, and I looked down. It was a half a mile. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm still in the driveway. No wonder it took him 3 hours to get the motor.
April, you were right. You did call it. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this, and I don't want to make this again. I don't even really want to eat this.
I'll eat it, because I don't know, I kind of want to Mod Podge me. Why don't you just make some savory somethings?
No, sweet.
Walking on treadmills just suck. We can do it together.
Do you want to come walk in this neighborhood? Because that's the other choice.
Oh yeah, I'm not walking in this neighborhood. It's stabby. The time passes too slow, not enough distractions. I was watching TV and that was okay.
Yeah, if you just set it up aiming at your TV, it's not that big of a deal.
I don't remember what we were watching last night. Oh, we were watching Scrubs. Oh, fun. Okay. Let me move the food out of the way here.
Watch out, which is unattended.
Why don't you go back and lay in your bed? Whoa, bro, whoa, bro. Whoa, you bag of bones. Why don't you lay down right there, buddy? I wouldn't live in that neighborhood. I was alright. I just stared at the TV. I think I talked to Crystal a bunch. And then
Oh my god, these are the tiniest apples.
I played with the buttons. I made it faster and then slower. And then I looked at my phone for a minute. And then it was done. I was like, oh, I'm done. Because I gotta like keep walking so my side doesn't.
Could you get your lighthouse out of here? When it cools down like 10 more degrees, we're putting pizza in the oven.
I like walking outside and seeing things and hearing things, and then suddenly like 5 miles is gone. You ain't walking 5 miles. It is nice though to go for walks at your place, but oh no, I ain't walking out here. Forget that. What are you doing, Moo? Where are you going? Are you looking at my pie over there? Do you like my handiwork? It looks just like me.
He's proud of you.
This is a bad idea. They suck.
They really do suck.
I'm gonna go ask what Blake thinks.
I warned him that they sucked. Jim, I'm gonna chop it extra slow just for you. All these have the tiniest apples lately, which sucks because then it's more chopping I have to do.
Yeah, no, it just depends on the season, whether the bags are big or not. Unlike asparagus. The asparagus has been like this big around per asparagus.
What kind of guy?
Sorry I fell asleep there, and Buck said, what sucks? Everything sucks.
The hand pies that we made.
Hi Marco, can I come
It's
swim
not
in
good.
your pool? Can you invite me over so I can come swim in your pool?
Can you invite me over? I think you just invited yourself.
No, I invited him to invite me over.
Oh, gotcha. My mistake. My mistake.
That's different.
Yes, this apple cutter's the best. If you guys have an apple cutter you've had for a bunch of years, replace it first of all because you don't realize how dull it's gotten.
And how rusty
And
it is.
this thing that pushes the pieces through.
That does help.
That's a game changer.
And it's double the slices, but we said that.
Yes.
Come on down. Yeah. We can play pool games. What games do you play in your pool? We could play
Marco.
That beats anything else that I was gonna say after that.
What did you put in them? Mine were just cheese and Italian seasoning with an egg wash. And then Dan and Blake had some leftover meat from when we had spaghetti that was tomato basil, ground pork.
And I made me.
And Dan made Dan.
Trying to eat my eyeball. Get back there.
Zulu Crafter, I had never seen one either, and I went to my brother's house and he had one, and I chopped an apple, and it was a freaking game changer, and I came home and ordered one. I highly recommend it. Alright. Let's get to chopping. So, when I do this, I chop it into tiny little squares. And like I said, this is what I do. I got this recipe from a recipe for a coffee cake, an apple coffee cake, that really wasn't that good, but the apple filling in it was good because they cooked it with some butter and some, I think it's brown sugar and cinnamon. And so anytime I make an apple coffee cake, if it tells you just to throw the apples in, I do not. I cook the apples according to this recipe. Dan, you're going to have to manage the chat because I'm trying to not chop off my fingers.
Where do we stop at? My grandmother used to make apricot turnovers. Where do you think you're going?
Wherever he wants. Did I bring Blake milk? Oh no, he decided he didn't want milk.
That were the bomb, but I love the hand pies. Apricot turnovers sound good.
Apricot. I have a jar of apricot to turn into apricot sorbet in the Ninja Creamy. And I finally finished off one of my sorbets, so I can make it now.
Oh, yes. I used it in Ninja Creamy the other day on some chocolate ice cream. It was good.
Yeah, we just dumped the Fairlife chocolate milk in there and whipped it up, and it was good.
It was good. Jim said, Dan likes to play Spot the Submarine pool. In the pool, LOL. Baby Ruth. I did. I went to Silk City once. And that's like the Knott's Berry Farm, like, water park. And there was a Baby Ruth in there. We all had to evacuate, and it was floating on by. It was the lazy river, because that's all I love to do.
Don't
so I just
swim in public water.
I just love the lazy river. Oh, yeah. They're just dumping, like, milk cartons and stuff in there. And then, like, after everybody was grossed out, we all dispersed, like, a half an hour later. It was not even, like, 5 minutes later, it was back open.
So gross.
Mm-hmm.
Would you go swimming in the toilet? Because that's pretty much what you're doing.
I'm allergic to raw carrots and raw apples. Really? That's interesting. I've never heard those two things before. That's crazy. Wait, are you sure you're just not allergic to anything that's healthy? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're like me, where I have a Mick craving. Oh, yes, since I'm allergic to pollen. Oh, because pollen's in the things, I guess. Okay. Huh. No invite needed. Come through the side gate and enjoy it. We don't need to be here for you to use.
I think that's an insurance liability. Your homeowner's insurance would like to have a word with you. I think one apple will be enough.
Where are you going to be at? Don't you only go to the jiu-jitsu to the dry cleaners and home?
The dry cleaners?
Well, yeah. Who's gonna clean his jitsu? Like, when he takes off his jitsu,
I don't think
who's
that's
gonna
what
clean
it's
it?
called.
The Jew?
No?
Nah, I'm the insurance policy.
Ooh.
And then he, like, breaks a pencil, like a number 2 pencil. But not like this, over his knee.
Right.
It was a long number 2 pencil.
One of those, like, comically long, big ones.
Mm-hmm. Nice. How fun is Knott's Berry Farm these days? Oh, did you ever, hold on, Jim, did you ever get stuck with one of those? Like, that weren't thin and long, that were just the big, huge one with the little pencil?
I mean, like this big around, yeah. And the pencil sharpener hanging off the end of it.
I was always envious because it was like one of those graduation tassels. I'm like, even the freaking pencil graduated.
We're at 926.
Jim says, nice. How fun is Knott's Berry Farm these days? I'm jonesing to ride a coaster. Actually, my family members all have, like, season passes, and they're there, like, all the time because they live right up the street and they take their kids there. It looks pretty okay. I'll have to think, is there any Bridens around? Caw-caw! Can you tell us how good it is? But they're there, like, twice a month at least.
David claims that apple coffee cake is blasphemy.
How?
I beg to differ.
There's no coffee in it.
No coffee.
No coffee.
It's just cake with apples. Okay, so I chopped up one apple, because I think that's enough for the 3 hand pies. They don't hold that much filling. And I think I'll put some cinnamon and sugar on top.
Yeah, pretty okay is a good marker. It's more than 50%. Pretty okay is like 75%.
I don't know which of these is clean anymore, so you gotta move so I can grab a fresh one.
Heard that Nuts Fried Chicken is really good. I don't know. I got to get down there. For the last couple of years, I've been trying to tell my family, like, oh, man, I need to plan a day where I just come down because you guys they just kick it there since they have their season passes. But, so I'm going to have to go down there and report. Maybe we'll have to live stream and go down there and just walk around Knott's Berry Farm or something. I'm debating on sleeping or ordering food. If you go to sleep, then you don't have to eat. Isn't everyone allergic to pollen? It's bad out here because it's really dry out here, so the pollen's just like, sometimes you'll go out and you'll look at the windshield of your car and you can just see like the yellow like pollen keef just like on your car. You could scrape it off and it's just this big yellow line. So here it's like really bad in the air. Blake really liked it on his trip when he was up in Alaska because he said he had no allergies at all. He said the air was just perfect in his lungs. If you have any caramel sauce, you could use it for dipping. Ooh, we could.
I think we do. Also, it's caramel, Dan. All right. So it's butter, sugar, and cinnamon. That's it. The recipe is for 2 apples with a tablespoon of butter, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and a half a teaspoon of cinnamon. I only did 1 apple, and it was a pretty small apple.
So you're gonna go over there and cook it?
I am. I'll bring it right back. It doesn't take that long. We're down to 89. We're out of the 90s.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll do like a tablespoon of sugar and some cinnamon.
I haven't been to Six Flags in a long time. I need them to do it like put up. I need them to earn my trust at Magic Mountain by putting a new paint job on anything.
Yeah.
Because it is so faded. I mean, growing up as a kid, it was bright red, and now it's that like orange color. It's faded, and you can see it from ever. Crystal, is it cinnamon or cinnamon sugar?
It's cinnamon and it's sugar. Cinnamon, sugar, and butter. So it becomes cinnamon sugar. And then I'll sprinkle some cinnamon and sugar on top as well.
Since they're closing in a few years, I doubt they'll put any paint on it. You're not wrong, Scott. I'm surprised they're even still open, to be honest. I haven't been to an amusement park or a theme park in so long. At some point, we'll have to make it over to Cedar Point. It's got to happen. Disney is closing? No. Magic Mountain. Yeah, Trace, because when Blake went through an allergy spell, we were trying to do things like purchase like local honey and stuff to have the local pollens and stuff like that. And I think that's interesting. Like, that's an interesting theory of whoever came up with it. I kind of like that.
I've heard it's a myth.
Yeah.
Some people are really sold on it and say it works, but I've heard that it's a myth.
I have no scientific fact about it, but I like it.
Just putting it out there.
I like it. It makes it seem right. You know, it's all from the little area that you're at, but at this point, it's like you're shoving it. When are we going to Cedar Point? We were talking about trying to do it this year, but I don't think after my surgery, like my minor major surgery, that it's gonna happen this year. So maybe next year. But Crystal is missing out on roller coasters.
I think I'm almost getting too old.
Oh yeah, are you coastered out already?
Heart attack. I don't know. I did better on the one roller coaster at Universal Studios. What are you doing? The roller coaster was much better for me at Universal than those virtual coaster things.
Those virtual coaster things don't count. That's just that's the young kids game. That's not for us.
That made me literally sick.
Yeah, those didn't make me feel good either. Those aren't designed for that. Those are designed to get away with rides for no money. That's not even a ride.
That's for them, not us.
That's for them, not us. Hollow Weekend month for sure. No. Actually, Disney is expanding considerably. Yeah, I see their big old lot in the back that they're going to add 2 more lands to. I can't do any more walking. Liz says, I haven't been on a coaster since junior year of high school.
I have not been on a coaster, aside from the one little week one at Universal, for as long as we've been together.
Trey says, never too old for roller coasters. I still have some on my bucket list to hit, and I turn 61 this year.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Is Dantix on for tomorrow? Yes. We gotta go to Cedar Point this fall, otherwise it's too humid. Did you see the other day when the mayflies were out and everybody was trying to ride the rides and they were loading up and at Cedar Point and all the mayflies, there's like 1 billion mayflies out there. It's crazy.
That happened to me once driving back from Vegas, but I think it was like grasshoppers or something, and they were like everywhere, and we stopped at State Line and went on a coaster, and it was a bad idea. So I don't advise that. If you see those, don't.
Hannah says, I have a severe fear of amusement park rides. Final Destination 3 pretty much sealed that one for me. That's a fake movie. That's a fake movie.
I get it, because Final Destination traumatizes all, because who the hell's driving behind a truck with logs on it? But, yeah, that didn't scare me off coasters.
Those were fun. When those movies came out, that was good stuff.
Speaking of scary movies, Dan.
Uncle Yukon said the same thing. Yeah.
I don't know that anybody here really cares because nobody here really likes scary movies. But you guys, HBO Max in October is coming out with a new show called Fred. And it's Freddy Krueger. And I don't know anything more about that other than DJ Qualls from The New Guy is going to be playing Freddy Krueger, which I find hilarious.
That'll be interesting. As long as Lily Zombie isn't in it, we're good.
I'm so in. I'm so excited for that. All right. Excuse me.
Oh, you found a lightning bug in your bathroom? You have to send, next time you do, you have to send me a picture. Another Freddy series? They rebooted it once, I think.
I don't think they've done a TV show
or maybe they've
of
done it twice. They rebooted it, but what's wrong with Blake? He had a cold. He's okay, Mom. He's like in his bedroom now, but he had a cold from his trip. I think he came back with.
All right, I'm gonna let this cool down for just a little bit.
Beetlejuice is about as scary as I get. Really, Jim? You don't watch any of those other movies?
Wilton likes scary movies. All right, then you need to check it out in October. Get 1 month of Max and binge watch all the things, including that. Rob Zombie, though, I'm a little leery of because I watched House of a Thousand Corpses in the theater and it was gore for the sake of gore, and I was not a fan of that.
He's very much gore for the sake.
Yeah, I don't like gore for the sake of gore.
Tony Hawk's around 60. He still shreds on the skateboard. I don't know, dude. He broke his femur the other day, right? Didn't he? Wasn't he down and out? But yes, I know what you mean, David. You're right.
Robert Englund only for Freddy.
Crystal,
yeah, but he's past his prime.
When Crystal
I don't think
asked
he's doing
me,
it anymore.
I was hoping it was going to be him. But yeah, you're right. Not super into Freddy, but DJ Qualls is good, like home. Like home? Like him. Oh yeah, I like him too. He's fun. Grandpa Tony Hawk, I know, right?
You wish he was your grandpa. Alright. Let me fork this again. Excuse me, I'm gonna get out another fork.
Lady JD13, which did I send you her Facebook or her Instagram?
I do follow her.
Okay.
She loves nature.
I don't like scary movies, but I will make an exception to see The Quiet Place prequel later this month.
Did you watch the other ones? We saw the first one in the theater with that D-box stuff that moves the seat.
It was quite fun.
And on that movie in particular, I don't know that I want to see it for an action movie, but that movie in particular, it rocked really slowly, at the creepy parts, so it just made you feel a little uncomfortable, but you couldn't really tell why because it wasn't rocking a whole bunch. That was pretty amazing. We never got around to watching the second one.
We didn't, huh? And it was I get it, shut up.
Yeah,
shut up, and unless Pam's making a cameo, I don't care. That's not true. The first one was pretty good. We liked it. I did the D-box. No, wait, that was the D-bag. Never mind. I did the D-box for Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and it was okay. The space scenes and stuff was kind of jarring and stuff like that. And at the end, there was this big fireworks display, and you're all rumbling in a seat. So I don't know. It was kind of fun. It was kind of fun.
Shannon says that Lee and his friends made her watch House of a Thousand Corpses and she hates horror movies. Yeah, that's a horrible thing. Did they see it first and know what it was? Because I like scary movies. I was not a fan and I've never watched another Rob Zombie movie since. I don't want gore. I like creepy more than gory. Yes, Hannah, I love that too. Did anybody ever tell you look like Tony Hawk? Oh, this is what this looks like after you cook it up and butter and sugar and cinnamon. How was it?
Okay.
Just okay?
It wasn't much flavor.
No, it's mostly just plain pie crust flavor, huh?
Yeah.
We're doing apple ones now, if you're in the mood for that sort of thing. Hopefully that'll taste better since it's a pie filling with a pie crust.
Are these different?
Yes, but only they're like a brushed finish. But I don't know that it's a deal breaker. Is that Blake? Yes, it is. And he's out of his room without a mask, breaking his quarantine.
I think he's on the up now. How's it
That's
going?
not what I heard when you called me this
What are
morning to
those,
tell me he was
different
dying.
I was dying this morning. I was in so much pain.
You looked so bad. Your cheeks were so red this morning.
I couldn't breathe. I woke up at 4 in the morning because I couldn't breathe and I was dying.
Did you do a breathing treatment?
Last night I did.
You looked like the Santa Claus during the montage.
What?
All just puffy and red. And what's going on?
Oh, this is the new rolls. But they're different. They're really sorry.
They rented it on DVD. I was so pissed it ruined my buzz with that nasty crap. Yeah, it was awful.
What's that? They fit. They're different like a toast. It's just shiny.
I never took another movie recommendation from the friend who recommended that movie to me, and we went to the theater and see it. And literally, like, it was back in MySpace days, and my MySpace page said that I would watch anything unless Brad recommended it, because that was a terrible movie. Hi. These ones are probably going to do that.
Hey Dan, did you ever get into the packing peanuts? I need more information than that.
Did you lock him up, or is he just yelling?
He's just down there yelling. So what's this one full of?
Just the cooked
Oh,
apple.
the apples. Okay.
Yes.
I guess I could move the cameras over so you could see.
I'm just squishing them together now.
Sorry, it locked up because it got stuck over here. I'll turn it
Sir, can you silence your phone? We're doing a live stream.
Yeah, hold on. I'm doing technical difficulties. It'll come back off.
While I'm doing this, you guys want to hear some good news? I'm going to that NoFX concert in October for their final shows ever, and the final lineup came out, and Less Than Jake is going to be there.
Yay.
And then 10 days later, Less Than Jake's playing in Ventura, and I got tickets to that too. I get to see Less Than Jake twice in 1 month, Dan.
Well, that's gonna be good.
And they came out with a new song yesterday.
Oh yeah, huh?
And Roger sings it, which makes it even better.
Come on back. Hello.
Nope. Let's just focus tonight. Yeah. He wants some of this.
Oh, I get it. Did you ever get the packing peanuts? Baxter was on the box. Yes, I did. I did end up getting into it, but not for like another hour. I just left it.
Dude, you're so weird. You won't move the cats for things. I'm like,
Sometimes.
it's my house.
I know,
there has to
but-
be a line somewhere. Get out of the way because I need the thing.
Yeah.
Cat rule is one thing, but if I'm trying to get something done, you gotta move. Although when we're in bed, you have no problem just like yeeting them off the bed.
That's not true. It's not true at all. Oh my gosh, you should see me have to like snake in and out of the bed to go to the bathroom.
mama cat while you're singing her lullabies to fall asleep.
What's wrong with Mama Cat?
Nothing. I'm wondering what's wrong with you. Excuse me. The NoFX farewell concert is going to be insane. Are you going, Marco?
Dude, it's 3 days. It's 3 days long, and Crystal's got 6 days of tickets. That's how.
I have five.
That's how happy
I
she
did.
is.
I did have somebody reach out and ask if I still had the tickets because I posted them on the NoFX Facebook group, and somebody asked if I still had them. So, are you thinking about taking August off because it's too hot again? We have not had that discussion yet. I don't know.
No.
And last time we did that, then I got sick for all of September. So,
No, we're not taking any time off because I just took like a month off to have surgery.
Yeah, and we've got concerts in September and October, so we'll be taking time off for those.
No, we should be good. We should be around.
David says, I get your Less Than Jake obsession. Do you? Do you? They're the best.
I mean,
If you guys
I know
haven't listened, you should check them out.
I know they don't have any like Rush cover songs. Maybe they do. Do they?
Marco says he can't. Boo! Does Mooch sleep on y'all's head? No, Mooch sleeps right here up against me, and puts his head like here or on my shoulder or like somewhere here and under the covers. That's where he sleeps every night. Although lately he's been climbing back up onto my chest and he wants to sleep on my chest.
Kumiko. Sometimes, like, when I come out of the bathroom in the middle of the night, I'll turn on the light for just a second to get a flash of the bedroom, and sometimes she's just, like, up on your head.
Kamiko likes to sleep on your throat.
Yeah.
She's a big fan of that. Alright, so I'm just sprinkling cinnamon and sugar on top to add to the sweetiness. Morgan says, just get no-bake baked. That's what we've done in the past. We did a bunch of air fryer. We did, like, air fryer Pop-Tarts and things, so... Yeah, I may have to search out some air fryer recipes. Because it's a little warm. We're already up to, like, this is our week of hundreds, like, coming up for the next, like, 10 days.
Hey,
Linda says, try the air fryer cookbook for August.
Oh, that's we could do that. Hey, Morgan, how is Knott's Berry Farm these days? Is it trashy or is it pretty nice right now?
You could do ice cream sandwiches, pre-bake the cookies when it's cool. The problem is then, like, there's nothing much to that. Like, there's a lot of recipes that work really well for no baking, but there's not much to it. Like, if I pre-bake the cookies, then I'm not baking cookies. I'm just telling you about the cookies. And then if I did ice cream sandwiches, I would just put ice cream in it and then put them back in the fridge, and now that's it. The show's over. So it's a fine line between, like, finding something that I want to eat, first of all, and something that will take up a 2-hour show. Alright, I'm hoping these are better, since it's a pie filling. Hello, Ursula. Thank you for joining us. We made some pizza hand pies out of pie crust, and they were not good. I do not advise that you do that. Are you done? You're not eating your Dan pie?
Yeah, but I was letting a major minute. I'm happy with my little art project.
Okay. We're done with this egg. Yeah, I think I will stick to pie for my pie crust. Have you guys ever made baklava? Yes, ma'am, we did. We did make baklava on the show. It was much easier than I thought, but very tedious, and it was amazingly delicious. If you search on this channel for baklava, you can watch us make it. But not now. We're doing stuff now. FF is here. Hello. Spaghetti-o jello molds with mini hot dogs. Ew.
No.
That sounds disgusting.
What's our next batch?
Like what's coming out of the thing?
No, what are we making next? Is it s'mores ones?
I don't have... Oh, that's it. We're out of pie crust.
Wait, you already did the apples?
Yeah.
You didn't do the s'mores and
Nope,
stuff like we
forgot all
talked
about
about
it.
it?
Forgot all about it, Dan. Sorry.
Homemade churros. I don't know if we have the fryer thing to do.
I don't
with.
like churros and I don't like frying.
You don't like churros?
I don't.
I guess you don't.
It seems like I should, but I do not. It seems like it's flavors that I would like. I think it's the texture more than the flavor. Gabrielle says, yes, I am a child from the 70s. My sweet southern family made that for get-togethers. I believe it. There's no way. There's people on Facebook that are, like, going through the recipes, and there's one girl, I can't remember her name. Oh, she has the same name as Anthony's ex-girlfriend. She posts in one of the groups that I'm in. I think it's Jennifer Klein is her name. And she gets all dressed up in, like, the 50s and 60s outfits, and she, like, looks appropriate, and she has her little plate with her jello mold with all kinds of, like, carrots and SpaghettiOs and I don't know what in it. Gross. I had a churro Kit Kat earlier today. So yummy. What is churro made from? So It's like a dough, like, do you have Play-Doh in the UK? Is Play-Doh a thing? Where there's the Play-Doh factory where you'd like squish the thing out through the thing. So the dough comes out like in a star shape kinda, and it's a tube. So it's just like pastry dough type stuff, I guess. And then they fry it, and then, I've never made it, I'm assuming this is how it's made. Fried and then coated in cinnamon and sugar. But like, something about the dough and the chewiness of it, I don't know, I just don't like churros. F. Vance says your cookie cutter looks phallic and wants to know if you got it from Michigan.
No, it doesn't. It's clearly a lighthouse.
Clearly.
No, I don't know where we got that from. I don't remember.
I believe Terry got it.
I
for
thought
us.
Terry did too.
Yes.
Something happened. I can't get my camera to come back. Doesn't want to come
Paint
back.
the Dan pie and put a urethane coating on it.
We already do. I have a cookie that's a decade old now.
Yes. Was that from Nanda's kid?
No, we went and saw Dan and Kathy, and
That's right.
I brought back that cookie that we made. So apparently when I make...
What about funnel cakes? We've also done that.
Apparently when I make stuff that's me, I don't want to, like, eat it, so I try to...
Yeah, funnel cakes are also fried. I did do that. We did make funnel cakes. I like funnel cakes. Again, I don't like frying things, though. So we did do it on the show, though. And that's the thing. We're on year 4 of this.
Four and a half.
We've used up lots of ideas.
Oh!
No, not 4.5, because we started this in October. This is the 4th.
Oh, like at the end it'll be 4. At October it'll be 4.
2020 to 21, 22, 23. In October will be 4 years.
Okay, so we're like 3 and change. Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, I did it. I made it. I fixed it.
Are you guys doing VidCon this year? No.
No.
No, it's not the same as what it was, and it's not really for us anymore. It's for the TikTok crowd.
No, I'd rather go to Cedar Point. I'd rather go somewhere and meet up with my friends. No, we did that for a bunch of years. Jess and I were just talking today, because it must be this weekend. And I think it was 8 years since the first time we hung out at VidCon, which means it's about to be 10 years that we...
Kathy says we hang our Danny ornament every year.
Yay.
Trace says egg foo young. I do like egg foo young. I have not had it in forever, probably 20 years.
I would try that.
More than that, like 25. My high school boyfriend, when his family would get Chinese food, his mom would always get egg foo young, and it was so good. We tried. We did Dan, what do we call it? Dan Cooks or something?
I had a mini micro cooking show on Wednesdays, and I had the GoPro. The GoPro was strapped to me, and the big cable came around like I was like in Unit 1, and oh yes, that lasted for a hot minute before I realized that didn't work out.
The problem is, we're hungry. We can't be hungry and entertaining at the same time. Like, we have to eat food first, and then who wants to make dinner after you eat food?
Dude, I suck so bad at cooking that I had to concentrate on chopping wrong that I couldn't like be Dan. It sucked. It
didn't work.
It didn't work. I would try egg foo young. I don't know what it is, but I would try.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I think one time we got Chinese food from somewhere and got it. You get it. It comes in like the styrofoam container, and it's like it fills the whole thing, and it's some sort of egg in like a brown. Like it's like if you scrambled eggs in a pan. Right, so it's like square and thick, and then it's got, I don't know if it's soy sauce. I don't know what it is, but it's so good. I don't think I liked it last time we had it though. It wasn't from the same Chinese
Not
food.
from the same.
Yes, I remember Dan's cooking show where Crystal did all the work. Yeah. And it was one of those things like, if anybody here ever went to rave parties, you might have done the same thing where you're like, this is great, this is great, this is great, and we did it for weeks and weeks, and then one day we just like both looked at each other like, I don't really want to do the cooking show anymore. I don't really want to do the cooking show anymore. And then we didn't do the cooking show anymore. We were done.
Morgan said, "There's a YouTuber I like going, but I'm not about to fork out $120 for tickets. Is that how much it is for regular tickets? Also, I think all the meet and greet bracelets are gone. We would get like the fancy bougie tickets, so we got to go upstairs a little bit, and you look down, it looks like Beatlemania downstairs with all the chaos and stuff. It's just a young kid's game now, and it's just not for me.
Jim says it's technically an omelet, deep fried. Either way, a soy sauce based gravy. Yeah. Trace says I'm still looking for a good Chinese restaurant in the northwestern part of Montana. I used to have a favorite Chinese food restaurant out here, and they made the best egg rolls that I've never had anything that tastes like it anywhere else in my entire freaking life. They were so good that when Terry moved to... Where did she move? Where do people go skiing and there's snow?
Aspen?
No, in California.
Lake Tahoe?
No, in California, like Mammoth. Terry moved to Mammoth, and then she was done, and she was gonna move back, and so me and my high school boyfriend, we drove up there to pick her up, and she said, "Can you bring me egg rolls from K and 20th, Avenue K and 20th?" David, have you been out here long enough that like 15 years ago you ever had egg rolls from the K and 20th Albertsons? And there was this little this little Chinese grandma, and she would see me coming and say, how many egg rolls? Because I would just go get egg rolls, and I would get like 20 of them, because they were like this big around, and they were so crunchy on the outside, and the flavor was so different than any other egg roll I've ever had. And then one day I went to get them, and they were just closed without a word. And I got these like all through high school and college. I took Blake there. Like, I went for well over a decade, and they're just gone, and nothing is ever the same. Nothing will ever compete with those.
Do you think she ever thinks about you?
No, she's probably dead. She was like 80 when I was in high school.
It was a young 80. She wasn't even into her Yoda phase yet.
I don't know. She had to have made them by hand, because I've never had an egg roll that tasted like that. I don't know what her ancient Chinese secret was, but oh my god, so good. The best. Oh, now I'm sad for those again. Yeah, they were practically egg roll burritos. Like, 2 of them was a meal, and I would eat like 8 of them. Like, that's it. I don't need your chow mein, your lo mein, I don't need anything else. Just give me egg rolls, because they're that damn good. And they would always make them fresh for me, because I would order so many of them. I don't want the ones that are sitting there. Give me a dozen fresh egg rolls, and they'd go drop me fresh egg rolls. Oh, it's the best. So good. Oh, I miss those. If Terry was here, she'd tell you too. Hi, Alec. We're good. He's sleepy, so he's just gonna listen.
I don't know.
That's cool.
Hi, Alec.
We made some disappointing pizza hand pies, and now we're making what is hopefully not going to be disappointing apple hand pies.
Let me help you, Alec. Studly man walks into frame.
That's not what's happening at all, I assure you. Have y'all ever done egg fried rice? Not from scratch, and not on a show.
We can do it. We can cook on the baking show. We have to do something to fill some of
But
these
see,
weeks.
then we're hungry. That's the problem. I don't like to cook dinner on the baking show, because it's hard for me to make food and be entertaining when I'm hungry.
You come home and you don't. You come home and you go straight to the baking show, and then you eat after sometimes.
No, I usually will eat lunch on baking days.
Yes, that's right.
And usually on non-baking days, I just kind of snack.
That's right. Oh, that coach is so mad about the offside call. That was correct. I don't know why he's mad.
Okay. Are you going to use your same plate?
Blake's fine. He's just got like had a cold, or like he got a cold from his vacation.
You made Alec laugh so hard, snot's running out his nose. Because he knew your claims were false.
Oh, sorry. I hope you don't have to like fumble around to fix that.
You've been pushing stuff in the fridge.
I'm actually afraid to risk wasting $20 to try the Michigan local Chinese restaurant. I haven't eaten any Asian food in Michigan, although I've seen pictures of the Asian place that used to be in Alpena. I don't know if it's there anymore, and stuff. You should probably just go get some Little Caesars. I wonder if that 2 pizza dough would work for this. What's 2 pizza dough?
It's like the pie crust, but it's pizza dough.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how it would work for this, but it would definitely be a better choice for the pizza hand pies, for sure. And, like, when I was looking up savory hand pies, everything said to get the pizza dough, but the point was we had to use a pie crust, so... we tried it, so you don't have to.
We only did pizza pies because I asked for it. Crystal was just going to make these things. Well, look at you go. Here, I guess I could take Dan's out of the way to get at the Blake.
Yeah.
I just like my meat. I don't know if Crystal has... Crystal, do you have to take pictures of these for tomorrow?
Nope.
This isn't a baking recipe. There must be some real Chinese people in Detroit. I mean, there has to be. I know,
Right.
Hannah, it's Amore. I'm in love with my little Dan guy. Wait.
No, get it off of there.
Wait,
It's
he's hanging
tainting
out.
it.
He wants to hang out.
No, taint. Eat it.
No, you can't sleep it. I love Michigan Chinese food, but I've never had it anywhere else, so I have no basis for comparison. I think, during my Chinese food adventures, it's either just Chinese food or, oh, that was bad today.
Because it's like buffet style, you never know what you're going to get.
Yeah,
and sometimes it's been sitting there since morning.
Yeah, and sometimes you get that perfect batch and it's so good.
But very rarely, like 1 in
And
20.
I'm a noodle guy, no rice. But all noodles. I could just eat that noodles forever.
Alex says he doesn't fumble. He's a pro at blind life.
How do you know?
F. Anth also says that I'm lying. Your totes a stud.
Totes.
Totes. With a Z. I know it makes a decent... I think that's supposed to be focaccia? Is that how it's pronounced? Where they put, like, flowers out of herbs and stuff. Wait.
I wanted to make sure everybody could see on the camera. Jess, did you see my me? You want me to save it? I can save it for you for Vegas.
Gross.
Just says Alpina only has bad Chinese. None is worth anything. We had way better in Arizona.
David says he's only lived in the AV about 2 years, over 55 years of his life, mainly Northwest San Fernando Valley. Lots of travels all around California. The AV is a different animal for sure compared to the San Fernando Valley of today. I'm not too familiar with like what the San Fernando Valley's like, but the Antelope Valley's gotten a hell of a handbasket lately.
Dude, like quick as heck too. Dude, yesterday, the day before yesterday, I was sitting on Valley Central Way, just like in between I was dropping stuff off at Staples. For the returns, that dude come walking across the street with his hatchet, and he's just whipping his hatchet around, and
yeah, like literally, don't walk down the street because you might just get stabbed for no reason.
I don't know
like,
where he was.
It happens all the time out here.
Yeah,
crazy.
That hatchet wasn't the sun wasn't going down that night without that hatchet entering something.
Yeah,
I don't know what it was, but yeah.
Don't go outside out here.
Uh-oh.
Marianne, it was caramel. Because it's an apple filling with cinnamon and sugar, so it got some caramel sprinkled on top.
Yeah, it's gonna be Game 7 on Sunday, Crystal. I'll get to watch focus hockey where I can just stare at the screen the whole time and watch hockey.
Okay, that was mostly crushed, but this is already better than the pizza one. I'm scared it's gonna be lava inside.
It visually looks good, Crystal.
It does. Yeah, I didn't post a recipe for this. I'm not taking pictures. You had to be here. I'm not bragging about this. This is like poor people food. And when you get down to oh man, I don't get paid for a week. What's in the fridge? I got an apple and a leftover pie crust. Let's put them together. It's not that good. I should have just made an apple pie again. Yeah, it was a we have to do something recipe. Absolutely. This is definitely better though.
Sorry, I was watching hockey for a second.
The crust is overwhelming. Like with both of them, that's all I could taste. This is better because it's sweet, so it goes with the crust flavor better. But it's like 60% crust.
Advance asked Alec who the softest was, Kira, Eleanor, or Memphis. Well, first of all, it's Dan. Also, Alec could...
But only if he's freshly showered.
Alec grabbed the dog's ears and could tell the dogs apart from the ears. So I thought that was kind of cool too.
Oh, I drizzled caramel on my Bounty Soul shirt.
Morgan says, I have some rotten bananas and I've been craving banana bread, but I want someone else to make it. Ha ha. And then she villain laughs. Ha ha. Big Mama Whale is tired.
Oh. That's what you get for making babies. But I feel ya. The banana one's the worst too, because there's a sweet spot. Okay, I can make them. They're brownish. I got another day or two to make them, and then throw them away. They're soup. It's banana soup.
Raphael says, hey Crystal, would you say this one is probably dorm food? You know,
absolutely.
I say yeah because you could almost make this in the easy bake oven.
Yeah. Yeah, you could probably have, it's probably not legal for dorm rules, but you could probably sneak an air fryer in your dorm. You could make this in a dorm and you'd be really happy after out drinking or whatever.
Are they super hot?
And Penelope says they got banana bread at stores. Yeah, there you go, Morgan. Just go to the store.
Yeah. Don't you have a pink dot or something there? The delivery. I buy banana nut cake at Safeway. Oh my gosh, I miss Safeways. I haven't had a Safeway since I moved out of Garden Grove.
Are you gonna eat it?
Yeah, it sounds like it's hot.
It's hot.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wait.
But
until
I'm
it's all
hungry.
hot. That's fair. Where do you think you're going?
Anywhere there's food. Ooh, Hannah got free ice cream yesterday from Kroger. I saw that was going on. I think Kroger's, is it Food for Less or Vaughn's out here? I don't know. Either way, it's on the other side of town and I wasn't going. Oh.
Alex said, I could tell immediately who was hugging me that it was Dano. Yes, it was me. Dan a bear hugger? Not that type of bear.
Something was happening where they were just giving out
Yes.
a free gallon of ice cream. I think it was a gallon. Morgan says, I legit only Instacart my groceries. My crotch goblins are too annoying at the store. That's fair.
Yep.
And people like me thank you for recognizing that your kids are too annoying to take into public.
Time for some water?
Albertsons and Safeway are the same
Yes.
owner. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, and we had
Adrian Supplies Safeway and Kroger and Sprouts. Just a pint for the first day of summer. Okay. Still, I'm not turning down a free pint of ice cream.
Dan Starfish hugs. Well, nearly. Whoa. What do you mean by star?
Like Patrick, I'm a starfish.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty much a glomper. You know, at the end of the intro of the Flintstones, when they throw that big old piece of rib on the top of the car and then it falls over, I'm like that with hugs. That was a timely reference, right? Yay, fantastic! There's going to be more hockey. One last hockey game to decide them all this weekend. That'll be great. How come nobody told me that my glasses were like up here on the side of my head?
Because nobody really pays attention.
Nobody pays attention. Big 3-day sprint car race near Mount Vernon, and I'm sitting here on YouTube. Got it on the streaming video, though. Not sure what to do tomorrow night, though. I could binge watch the race Sunday, I guess. Screw NASCAR. I would be watching F1 tomorrow early morning. Then IndyCar is in Monterey at Laguna Seca. So those are more important. You can watch Dantix on a replay later, because it's probably easier to watch Dantix on a replay than it is to watch NASCAR on a replay. Although lately I've just been watching after NASCAR ends. If you go to YouTube, I just remembered how horribly boring this is.
I mean, like 3 people care.
It shows you like the race in 30 minutes or extended highlights, and I just watch that.
Alex says you practically climbed on him when you met. Where's your mask?
Well,
What
yeah,
do you think? Better than the pizza?
that's because I wanted to ride back to the booth.
Better than the pizza?
Hold on, I'm breathing again.
No.
Who's in the Stanley Cup? It's the Edmonton
Oh, no,
Oilers
it's very happily.
and the Florida
No?
Panthers.
The pie crust flavor was overwhelming, huh? Yeah. Yeah,
It was odd
overall.
because I felt like there was no pie crust flavor in the other one.
Really? I thought the
Pizza,
other.
I tasted like.
You guys had the meat, so maybe the meat was a little more flavorful. I had it with just
I just
cheese,
tasted
and
the
it was
meat.
just crust. Did you ever have a Gemco in the AV? I think when
Oh,
we
yes.
were kids, yes.
Everybody knows you belong to Gemco.
Dan's older than I am, so he remembers.
It don't matter. I was like 5 or 4 when I'm hearing those things when television raised
Well,
me.
see, I was a child and I didn't even live here when you were
We
5,
had
so-
that, and we had a Zodies. We had a Zodies too.
Just as if the Oilers win, it'll be the second time in history a team was down 3-0 and comes back to win.
They've come back huge. I thought it was gonna be crazy sweet. That's good for me. That's going to be entertaining on Sunday. Now I'm like really excited to watch some hockey.
Sarah says she told Drew that it was free RPG day tomorrow.
Yeah, me too. I was excited. I was like, really? Like, what does that mean?
He was excited and wanted to know where he could get his free rocket-propelled grenade.
Oh, I thought it was like some free role-playing games tomorrow.
I think that's probably what it is.
Wait, like in your house? Is that what you guys are up to?
Stop it. Stop it.
Yeah, Florida blew it big time. So, this is good.
Scott Somerville with the Empire jingle. Can you sing it?
Yes. Empire Today.
588
Oh, yeah.
2300.
We have all, and then when I go to Michigan, Jess and Greg and all of them have all the jingles of all the other stuff that was there.
Right, their local
Like,
stuff.
I don't think they had like the Jacobian Myers or the like who's the lawyer guy that's always on the screen. And
Larry H. Parker?
I don't think
No.
they have other people. They're always talking about.
Everyone else says, no, earworms!
Dealerships.
I've never heard a Menards commercial.
I only heard of Menards because I watched NASCAR back in the day, so I knew what a Menards was because they had the Menards 500. But when I'm out in Michigan, the Menards commercials are all the time. We drove by one. I was within like 300 yards of a Menards.
Amanda wants to know if Blake liked the candy. Yes, he was very excited that he had 2 bags of Skittles all to himself.
Mm-hmm.
However, he came back sick. So he did try them and was happy, but he's not really munching much candy this week.
He's
so.
not, but he said yes.
Yeah, he was very excited. I told him those 2 bags are only for you. She said they were for you. That's all you.
The freecreditreport.com commercials, oh my gosh. Those went on almost longer than Flow from Progressive.
What about that? Are your mattresses free? Remember my mom would always sing them?
She
Oh my
would.
god, I hate that one.
But he got shut down though.
Yeah?
Yeah, he can't say
This one's
he
not
can't say
wet.
that no more. The guy would be like, "We'll be any advertised price of your mattress is free."
No. Are your mattresses free?
Free! But like his mattresses were never the same SKU number as anybody else's mattresses.
Yes. How about go see Cal? Go see Cal, go see Cal, go see Cal. Even though it sounded like Pussy Cal. Yup.
We had those.
I have a structured settlement and I need
Oh,
cash
God.
now. That was part of a storyline on Curb Your Enthusiasm and got stuck in our heads for that reason.
I forgot about that.
Commercials on Portland wrestling. Yeah, you don't think about that like growing up where you like that's just what you hear all the time and you don't realize like, oh, everybody has their own local ones and you don't realize they're different.
Yeah, we had Crazy Gideon. And Crazy Gideon's so crazy! And then he'd smash the big screen TV. I am nuts! And then he'd like smash the stereo on the ground. Yeah, Crazy Gideon was always like, who would do this? And he would just like burn his warehouse down in the commercials. So for this weekend, yes, there'll be some Dantics tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow at 4 p.m.
Tomorrow.
Pacific, we are
Yeah.
live with
We'll be
all
doing-
new categories of Dantics.
Yes, we'll be doing some Dantics. It's gonna be fun. What else are we doing this weekend? I'm gonna be watching some
80-doo.
hockey.
I remember that
oh,
one
that
too.
too. Oh man.
What do you think of the apple pie one?
Jack Stefanovic. Jack Stefan. Oh, we could go through these.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm done because they're all going to be in my head.
This is where all my high school education went. It was filled up on my hard
Commercials?
drive by commercials.
Awesome.
Uh-huh.
Anybody like outside of the California area, like anything you're saying, I don't know much of them. Supercar guys, don't know what that is. Do you guys have the Venga Boys Old Mom? I don't know what that means. Oh, I read it before you deleted it. Ha ha. Oh, Old Man, like from Six Flags. Dun, 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 dun,
Yes.
dun, dun. That'll be in your head forever. Were you around when I worked at the gas station and we got the novelty lighters? My boss like got a tray of novelty lighters from some dude walking around selling them, and you opened one of them and it played that song. Were you around for that?
No,
Or was that
I don't
before
think
your
so.
time?
I don't think that was probably
Yeah,
before
we
you.
bought that one.
That was probably before my time.
dun, dun. Absolutely.
Oh my god, you gotta look up 12212 loop 12. Just that Google search screen right there tells me that, like, no. No.
Living spaces.
I'm the ADDest one around here.
Dan, I need your review on the apple pie. The apple hand pie.
It was honestly, like, my real review, it was alright.
Yeah, I'd rather have apple pie. Don't make any of this unless you're like
apple pie-
drunk and scrounging.
And even then, just do what I did last time I was drunk and scrounging. You take the microwavable pouch of macaroni and cheese. Kraft mac and cheese had the microwave one where you just added water, and then I put it in the
Then forget
microwave
about
with
it.
the water, and I didn't hit start, and then I got out, and I'm leaning over the sink, and I'm so drunk, and I'm just eating the mac and cheese, and I'm crunching on it like cereal, and there's just pink powder all over, or orange powder all over my face.
So gross.
And I'm just eating it.
This
out
was
of the
before my
microwave
time
cup.
because I would not have allowed this to happen.
No,
I would
I'm-
have made you a sandwich.
I'm like 22. I'm like new to drinking. I didn't really drink before I was 21, but yeah, like the Kraft like ones that go in the microwave in the little cups. Yeah, I just didn't hit start and I was just crunching on it. I didn't care.
Delicious. Drunken scrounging. Hey, I didn't give you permission to use my nickname, Sugarloaf and Big Mouth. Oh, you just did it to yourself, drunken scrounging. Screw the Four Loko. You're drunken scrounging now. Yeah. I wouldn't recommend any of this. Use your pie crust and just make a damn pie.
Yeah, I mean, the happiest thing about all this is my little, like, pizza meat.
Look, I'm blaming you for this whole thing, because if you just would have gotten me a graham cracker crust, we wouldn't be in this situation.
Yeah, but I was excited, and I wanted to do this. I didn't realize it wasn't gonna, like, taste the best. I mean, it's not, like, the worst, but I thought it was gonna be better. But this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to make something, and I still...
We did the thing, and now you know never to do this again.
I still, as soon as we can, want to make dough and put the stamps in there and I want to color the food.
Color the food?
Yeah, like where we stamp the...
Sugar cookies?
Yeah, we make the sugar cookies.
Gotcha. Shannon calling you a lightweight due to drinking at 22? Wow. Yes, it is all Dan's fault. Amanda Boleyn wants to know how many cars that she sent did you take?
I took that Lamborghini.
What about the little Honda, the little red Honda?
It's over here in my area, but it might get filed back in. But I took that Lambo.
I love those little Hondas.
I took that Lambo.
Alex says, now I'm hungry. WTF. Duh. You know, if you come here, even if you can't see me cooking and you can only hear me cooking, baking, making, you're going to want some food. Bring your snacks when you come to Getting Baked with Crystal, because you're going to want them. We're going to talk about all the food.
Have your machine bring you food.
John says, I usually just cheat and get Uber Eats to deliver Black Forest cake from a cake shop or pecan pie from the Adelaide Central Markets. I don't Uber Eats. I just make the snacks. Before we go, do you want to see my sad baking cupboard that Dan made me throw away like almost everything?
I do. We might have to make a Black Forest cake soon, because Blake came home talking about how he liked Black Forest cake.
Yeah, it's almost your birthday. I don't have snacks in my house. You should move.
Don't fix it by getting snacks in your house. Just
move to a different house that has snacks in it.
That comes with snacks already?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, thank you, Sarah. I will check in just a minute. But first,
I can only reach to here.
I don't know if you can see, but like
Here,
what you see is what you get. There's nothing like in the back. And to be fair, look, a bunch of it was probably it needed to go.
50% of it left.
There was expired stuff. I opened up.
It was so heavy, it was multiple trips to the trash can.
I opened up a jar of sprinkles and I smelled it, and it smelled like the plastic container it was in. Because, like, the stuff just gets shoved to the back and then I forget about it.
That's the thing. One time we made, like a bunch of years ago, we made a brownie.
They're saying they don't see that camera, Dan. What's happening?
Oh, oops. It might not. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry.
What are you doing? Do you even know how to live stream? Now can you see it? How about now? But she still has Pop-Tart reserves, right? Jim. Okay, first of all, this shelf is all the basics, like basic ingredients. Flour, powdered sugar, brown sugar, baking cups, baking soda, baking powder, cocoa powder, all the basics. And then this is the stuff I use like somewhat often, but like there's nothing behind it anymore at all. And there's nothing behind that stuff anymore either. But Dan said I could buy more snacks. So.
Well, now that you have room, now that the pie for George Washington's gone. Oh, what's going on in here?
This is my cookie stash. If you guys have not been here in a bit, go to Aldi and find the key lime Oreos because they're delicious. Jim? One. Oh, I gotta finish these apple fritter ones too. I bet these are expired, Dan. Don't you worry, Jim. Those have to probably go. Those are 23. These are not expired though. These are both 25. Two 12-packs of Pop-Tarts. Just in case. Wait, was that key lime Oreos? No, they're Noreos. They're off-brand. They're at Aldi. You should get them if you have an Aldi near you.
I don't know, Jess. Do you like key lime or do you not like key lime?
It's banana. She doesn't like banana.
Yeah, but I don't know if her and I like have in-depth late-night key lime discussions. But they are at the...
They were not in the regular section. The regular section, I think they have lemon and maybe regular Oreos. This is like, there's the aisle of shame with all the stuff that changes. Never heard of Noreos. It's not Oreos. They're Noreos.
It's a made-up word by us.
It's Benton's brand. So there's the aisle that like changes out every week, and then the aisle next to it at Aldi has mostly like the food stuff that's seasonal. And Pop-Tarts can go 2 months after the expiration date. What about if they expired in May of 23?
Afriel, don't encourage her.
What about a year and 1 month, Afriel? What are your thoughts on that?
They haven't made apple fritter Pop-Tarts in a year.
It's the summer Aldi finds. Yeah, these are really good. I bought 3 packages and one and a half are already gone. Those were definitely really, really good. They also, we haven't gotten into this one. This is the holiday one, the caramel apple. We haven't opened this at all yet. And then I just have regular golden Oreos. Let's all stop looking at my torso of cereal and judging me. Afriel says compost. Yeah. They just, like, they got shoved in there, and I didn't really like them. They were apple fritter, and I thought they were going to be really good. Well, there's only one left anyway. Yeah, I'm not too sad about losing that. I'll be fine. That's not really a well-stocked baking cabinet. I'm actually disappointed. Are you feeling well, Crystal?
I mean, she's got enough stuff to make anything we want still.
Absolutely. It was very well stocked until Dan made me throw away all the expired stuff, which was like, it was a lot of sprinkles. It was 3 cake mixes. What else did we throw away? Corn syrup? I don't remember.
Expired sprinkles.
Yeah, lots of sprinkles. Most of my sprinkles went.
Expired one-off of like crumb mix and like crummy things and like spicy bits.
Lots of things that we got for a recipe and used a little bit of and then never made it again.
Maybe some bleached
freeze-dried corn kernels for the
bleached flour.
The Milk Bar cake. Plus, when Veronica says I couldn't find the key lime ones. I need to go to another Aldi and find them. So I went one time and couldn't find them when I first heard about them. The next time I went, they had them, and I bought 1 package because I didn't want to get too many in case they weren't good. The next time I went, they had them again, and I bought 2 packages because you know Aldi, you may never see it again. Haven't seen them since, and that was weeks ago. So yeah, they went quick, but keep looking.
I do have a question. So this is off topic.
Shannon, yes, the banana bread Pop-Tarts were really good. Though that box isn't in there getting stale.
No.
What's that? No, it's not. What's your question?
F. Van's been watching too much South Park. Paddly Geek sent us all those jams and stuff like that.
That's the one that Jess sent us.
Yeah, we haven't tried any of those yet, right?
No, they're in the fridge.
Okay.
They're in my pile of jams.
But okay, so at some point we need to try and report back because I was asked today if I tried them.
Gotcha. Soon. Jess says she did get the root beer float popsicle things from Aldi, and those were good. My mom loves root beer anything, so I showed her those. I don't know if she got them. There's no room in my freezer for anything. Scott says, how long after the expiration date would you toss something? I'm asking for a friend. Depends on what it is. If it's been a year, you should probably throw it away. Because here was Dan's logic. Like, when I bought these, I did not buy these in May of 23. Look, hold on. So this box of Pop-Tarts is fairly recently purchased. There's only like 1 or 2 out of it. And it doesn't expire until January of next year. So this is good for like a year. That means I probably bought those in 22, which means they've been sitting in here for 2 years. And yeah, they're sealed, but it starts to get gross. I still have a lot of like childhood food insecurity, so I have a hard time throwing away food. But look, the key lime Oreos are on Amazon. Good to know. But how much are they going for? Are they resellers selling them for a bunch? Because I think they were like $2 or $3.
I'll help you, Crystal. Scott, look. If there's been an Olympics since then, it's gotta go.
There hasn't been an Olympics since I bought these. That means I have like 1 more week to eat them.
If it's within the month of the expiration date, Crystal and I can then have like some sort of like back and forth about it.
Okay, our decision making was kind of like, am I going to use this within the next month or so? Like if it's recently expired, am I going to use it in the next month? If not, it's just got to go. But if it's been in there for 2 years and I've not eaten them, chances are I'm not going to wake up tomorrow morning and go, I need a frosted apple fritter Pop-Tart that wasn't really that good to begin with.
The 1 box of cake mix was in preschool.
It was 2018, and the problem is it was on the top shelf, and I'm short, so I didn't even know it was there because they were like they were laying on their side, and it's like a thin box of cake mix, and there was 4 of them stacked up. I didn't even know that one was there because it was pushed back. I couldn't even see it. Didn't even know it was there.
Your father's child. You had pre-pandemic food.
I did. I did. I lose track, and then I'm always like, oh, a new recipe, Dan, go buy me the ingredients, and I don't like dig deep into the reserves very often anymore. I used to, but now I'm always trying to like stay hip for the kids and make the new fun thing.
No, it's because you have like
that too.
Half the freaking.
You guys remember the one time I had to clean out the candy and I filled up the whole trash can with expired candy?
It was like 15 pounds of candy.
It was a lot.
Since then, we've done better, but there's a lot over there.
The ones I saw were around $10 for 2. That's not too bad. I wouldn't do it.
Scott, I think you're ready to toss those biscuit things. Just go get another box of $3 biscuit stuff because it's gonna taste like the wood inside.
The problem is they start to taste like dusty, if that makes sense.
Our brownies tasted like dust that one
Yeah.
time. It was bad.
Yeah, don't do it. Just look, it's not that expensive. You can go buy a new one for $1 or $2. Really, like, you can do it. Oh, I was reading something. Oh, Jim says, I'd eat 2-year-old Pop-Tarts if they had a good seal still. Right, but what if they weren't that good in the beginning and that's the reason they're still sitting there? Because, like, they weren't really that good.
It's not like you flip the Pop-Tart upside down and it's got like a big oil spot on it and stuff like that.
That happens a lot too, yeah.
It's
and you don't
just
see
not-
that with the foil packaging,
It's just
but
not
like,
happen.
okay, look, I'm gonna throw them away. So let's see what they look like inside. Yeah, they're like sunken in.
Yeah, those things.
Oh, they feel stale.
Dude, those things are.
Oh, that like snapped off. that's so stale. Nobody wants this. It's snapping like a ginger snap.
Wait, how do you know what dust tastes like? My last girlfriend was 60. These things are.
That's
these
like
things
the
are
way
tired.
that we can
These are
describe
tired.
it, like just dust. I don't know.
These are tired.
Walmart offers Benton cookies, but only if ordered online, but no key lime sandwich cookies. Sigh. Christine says, my mom kept everything well past expiration date. I think my parents were immune to the oldness. When my dad passed away and we had to clean out his refrigerator, I want to say it was 9 packages of cream cheese, each with a different expiration date year. Because he liked the idea of making cheesecake for New Year's, so he'd buy the cream cheese to make the cheesecake, but then he'd never make the cheesecake. And then he'd never throw away the cream cheese. So there was 9 different year expiration dates in the bottom drawer of his fridge, boxes of cream cheese. So it's definitely like generational trauma and food insecurity that makes me not want to throw away
You
old
should have
food.
kept it, and you should have made an expired cake. You could be the new 1,000-year
so gross.
cake.
The 1,000-year egg.
Oh.
Alex says, I miss eating Pop-Tarts and Oreos. I have a gluten allergy, so can't eat them. Alec, they have gluten-free Oreos. I don't know about Pop-Tarts, but I know they have gluten-free Oreos. I can eat stuff that would kill a normal person. I have the nickname Garbage Gut for a reason. My in-laws fight about expiration dates twice a year. Seriously, it's ridiculous. The funny thing is, I go to my mom's house and yell at her for having expired stuff all the time. I'm like, why do you have this in here? Like, remember, not too long ago we went over there and I made her go through every single cupboard
If the
and
labels
throw away
change.
everything that was past
Yeah.
its expiration date. But I just don't get into like the top of that cupboard very often and like go through the thing. I'm always baking. I'm not looking
All we
at
were
it.
trying to do was make breakfast. Like, I was just trying to get like some pancakes or something, and then you went in there.
No, I was
and-
trying to make cornbread for the chili
cornbread.
we
That's
had.
what it was. It was like cornbread for the chili. And then 2 hours later,
And then I had to
2 hours later, we're cleaning out.
Once
the
I started, I
closet.
couldn't stop, so I had to go through the
I
whole
was so
thing, and then I
hungry.
had to take everything out and clean the shelves, and it was, my ADD tunnel I went down for a while. I know you're gonna say yuck, but I just ordered 120 Tootsie Roll Pops in 9 different flavors.
Here's where you went wrong. You can't get through all those before they start sticking to the wrapper.
It gets sticky.
What are you gonna do?
But good luck.
What are you gonna do when you find the wrapper with the stars on
Oh,
it?
damn
You
it,
can't eat
Alec! Gluten-free Oreos are made with corn, which is another one of his allergies. Well, shit. What do you eat? I have nothing. I'm sorry. It's just a little dusty. It's still good. It's still good. I'm with you, Hannah. I've had enough food poisoning that I do not mess with expiration dates. Here's the thing. I live with 2 boys who'll eat anything, so I'm like, I'll make it and they'll eat it. Who cares? Christine says, my fridge is filled with expired food. I don't eat it. I'm just too lazy to clean out the fridge. That's my parents' problem. Both of them. Welcome to my childhood. That's not a bad thing. Cleaning out the cupboards are good. Absolutely. And I try to do it. I definitely clean out the fridge regularly.
We could buy more stuff now. When we go to the stores and you're like, I can't buy no more scone mix, or I can't buy any more sprinkle toppers, or
Yeah, now
I
I can
can't
buy sprinkles again.
flavor aids.
To
but
put
now
them in the
you
cupboard
can.
and never use them.
Yeah, but at least now you can buy it again.
Yes, absolutely. Beer and Book says, one time my Aunt Mary sent me home with a cake mix and icing she bought for me to make when I visited, and when I did make it, it turned out the icing was rancid and ruined the whole thing.
Aw.
Wah, wah.
Dang.
The 5-second rule or the 5-month rule? Oh. No, it's gotta go. The Pop-Tarts are going.
Good. I'm proud of
Be
you.
proud of me, Dan.
I'm very proud of you. I'm proud of you
Never gonna eat those.
that you threw all this stuff out. Break down the box.
I
Don't
hate throwing away food too because it's so wasteful. There's starving children in the world.
sprinkles go bad. Yeah, they turn into like little greasy balls of like they like start
They stunk. Like I don't know if it was from the plastic they were in, or if it was the sprinkles themselves. But when I opened it up, it smelled old and plasticky. I don't know how to describe it, but yeah. Absolutely. Yes, Fantha. I don't remember what the commercial was for, but yes, we have ants. Expired. Yes.
Turn it off.
All right. Yeah, clean out your cupboards. Smell your food. If it's more than like a month past the expiration date and you're not going to eat it this week, throw it away. If you've had it long enough that it passed the expiration date and you haven't eaten it, you're never going to eat it. Just admit it.
Here comes
You're just complaining about him making you clean out your baking cupboard.
I know, and this is the moral of the story, is to clean out your cupboard. Most food kept in plastic will go bad. Yeah, absolutely. It just, look, I have a lot of sprinkles and they just got shoved to the back, and then Terry got me really cool sprinkles, so then I only used those sprinkles and I didn't dig to the back for the sprinkles, and I really honestly don't use sprinkles that often. I don't know why I had so many sprinkles to begin with, but here we are. This has made me feel a little sick to the stomach. Clean out your food.
Clean out your food. And because you guys are all old now, and you'll be surprised how, like we just bought that cake mix, like, the other day, and it's already, like, expired.
I remember buying, remember we pulled out those sprinkles, and I was like, oh, I bought these at Albertsons when I was couponing, and they had tubs of sprinkles for 25 cents. Remember when I bought those? Like, the other day, right? No, that was when we worked at CubeSmith.
Yeah, that was...
And we worked at CubeSmith for 10 years, so it was somewhere towards the end of that.
That was 2 lifetimes.
And then it was a year plus 4 years. It was at least 9 years ago I bought those sprinkles. Probably closer to a decade. But they got shoved in the back on the top. Like, why did they even go back in there when we got a new kitchen 4 years ago? Why did they even go back in the cupboard? It just does food insecurity. I hate to throw things away. It's a problem.
Spreadsheet for sprinkles.
Marie likes to call them display-only items.
There
Yeah,
you
look
go.
at how many sprinkles I have.
There you go.
Take your pick,
No.
but only from the front, because those are the new ones.
No, I don't think these get composted garbage disposal to go back to the circle of life. This is all confectionery,
It's
sugary.
awful. It's all
We
awful.
do have different bins for our different stuff, though. And our trash cans split.
Yes.
I like our trash can.
David, I'm much better. The refrigerator gets cleaned out minimum once a month. The longest I've ever gone was like the last month and a half or so, because I didn't do it. You were gone for a long time, so like there wasn't a lot of Dan food that got shoved to the back, and then you were recovering and I was taking care of you, so I didn't clean it out. It was probably a month and a half in between cleaning, but other than that, at least once a month I go through the fridge and clean it. Yeah, total time blindness. It was last week, a decade ago. But yeah, clean out all your food.
Yep.
All right, shall we?
We shall.
Tomorrow we are live at 4 p.m. Pacific for an all-new episode of Dantics. It's been a long time. Make sure you guys show up for an all-new
I'm excited
episode
to
of
do that again.
Dantics.
Yeah, most of the stuff, even our recycled stuff, just goes to the landfill out here.
Yeah, good intentions, I guess, or like whatever makes us feel better. But I still separate it. I don't care. It makes me feel better. They can do what they want with it, and then it's not my fault. I recycled it.
But I'm excited. I don't know if me and Pizza Dan will be there.
I don't want any more pie crust. Like, that's all I can taste in my mouth.
I know, you're gonna have to. I didn't even finish that thing.
No,
That was not a bad idea.
Oh, thank you, Sarah. You're the best. I appreciate you.
I do have a question while you're doing whatever it is you're doing there. Why is it that there was no difference than when you made a pot pie? Or no, when you made an apple pie? Like,
because
what?
it's only on the bottom, and that's why I don't do a top pie crust. I do the crumb on top. So it's only on the bottom when I do a pie. This is like all that your tongue is touching is pie crust. All right, I think we were at like 926 last time, right? I didn't look. 942.
Ooh, nice.
942,000 people
So maybe
have watched Mooch lick an ice cream scoop. Again, if you have not seen it, please go to Instagram and watch it to get me one step closer to 1 million on my best performing post ever.
Alex says, I'll try to remember to be here tomorrow. I like the game show. Yeah, come back.
Me too, because I don't have to be on camera.
Just park the brakes and don't go nowhere. All right.
Make something fruity and fresh for July, please. I haven't even thought about recipes.
I would like some lemon bars.
We could just we're at the point now, I was thinking about it, where like we did the apple pie again. I did a slightly different one before, but like we're 4 years in. A lot of you have been here the entire time since that first Halloween weekend when we made a Dan
Our
pumpkin.
audience has more than doubled. So
yes, there's
more
a lot of people who
haven't
never
been
saw
had.
us make my lemon bars.
Right.
So
Right.
we'll have to.
I would like
stuff.
some lemon bars. So screw you guys. I want lemon bars.
See, that has to go in the oven. none of us care about repeats. I know, and nobody really bakes along anymore, so we're just all kind of hanging out. Oh yeah, and I'm baking something. Like, we could just stand here and not bake something, and it really wouldn't make a difference.
Need an excuse to bake.
But it's hot now, and so reboots are a thing. That's what we did. Look, the apple pie I made before, I tried a slightly different recipe, and I didn't really like it, so I rebooted it back to my old recipe that was the best. Jim was gone the middle 2+ years. Absolutely. So yeah, that makes me feel a little bit better. I have been thinking about revisiting
reboots
some
are a thing. That's true. Everything's
recipes.
a reboot.
So
everything.
All right, I gotta hit the little streamers room.
Okay,
so,
yeah. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. There's no outro music. I don't know what happened. It plays and it just wasn't showing up. So, see you next time. Thank you so much for the super chats, the chats, and for being an awesome audience.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out with us, guys.
Not even an audience. I don't like that word. Just for hanging out with us.
Family.
Yeah.
They're family, Dan.
Oh, well. All right, Olive Garden.
When you're here,
you just
we'll
throw
make
that
fun
one
of you.
around like it's nothing. So, all right, everybody, have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow for Dantics. Oh, yes. Trivia. That's right.
Yes.
Can I salute?
4 all new categories, 40 all new questions.
Question number 1.
You better start practicing that.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
RFS dance doesn't really roll off the tongue, does it?
No, it does not. So, all right, everybody, have a good night and stare at the AI background.
This is not the Podience. You're on the wrong channel. This is the RFS fam.
Although, like every single person, there's not one person here that doesn't watch Justice stuff.
Fair enough.
I was able to take the cheesecloth and rein out her audience into the most concentrated form of the Podience. So, who said that?
Ones.
Who said that? Vance isn't wrong. So, all right, hey. Make sure you watch that Dane video tomorrow on Gone to the Snow Dogs.
Yeah.
Keep us going. 4 more years. Go on.
4 more
years. Yes. Watch the video. It comes out. It comes out by the time I wake up in the morning. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.
Bye, guys. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right. You're good to go. Run. You're dismissed, Crystal.
Thanks.